I was just doing the core regular like all the games except for like Hardpoint and one other one. I said Search and Destroy. I just turned them off,
Uh-huh.
and I just been shoot. I was having fun. My last couple games, man, I was hitting high. This last game I scored under, but the like at least 2 3 games before this,
Mm-hmm.
I had like a 3-to-1 ratio
What's it?
plus.
Shit, we level up like three or four times though.
What you? Oh, you guys leveled up that heavy?
Yeah, like three or four times.
Good, good. Shit.
That's what I'm
I hate
saying. And
this
then
phone
I
stuff.
went up some tiers too. So I'm like, yes sir.
Hmm.
But
Well, if it's helped you get your stuff better, yeah, it's worth it then.
yeah, the thought. Well, no, he wants to
What
be a
that?
thought, but can't be a thought.
Who wants to be a thought, Josh?
No, you.
Not really. At one point, I would have said, yeah, I'd agree with you. Not anymore.
Was too much problems?
There's, all right, put it like this: I'm not trying to catch a Me Too or the virus from any chick out here. There's too many girls out here saying, "Oh, do this, do that, do that." Yeah, no,
Well, who's host? I'm
I'm not.
host. What? I
Yeah,
thought.
your host. I joined
Oh,
you.
oh shit! I thought I joined you. You said what you not trying to do?
I'm not trying to catch a virus
No, I'm
that I
talking about
can't.
for the
I'm not
game.
trying to catch a.
Which mode?
Oh, I don't care. If you want to do hardcore, we can do hardcore. If you want to do regular, we can do regular. I'm open to whatever you want to do, man. You're the leader, so I'm rocking with you.
Hey, what happened to that? Actually, you know, I wanna try something real quick. I wanna try double
All
agent.
right, all
I
right,
never did double agent, so I wanna try that bit for it. And I think that's
all right.
normal.
Let's do it. Let's go to it. Does not bother me.
And then it's another one that's I've been seeing RCD
Hmm.
World RCD play. It's like president or some shit like that. Like one person's the
Yeah.
president and the other is get them to the boat
Oh, that's
or
VIP escort.
yeah.
VIP escort. I turned that off for me because I don't care for escort.
I never played it. I just seen other people played it though.
Really? You never played the escort? That is
Mm-mm.
it's a hard one. It's a hard one, but it's actually good if you.
Hello? Hello? So they just started us in the match already?
No. Yo, what the hell? What the hell am I supposed to do? Oh, this is. Oh, how, oh, I could.
Hello? 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 Nice. Hello? Friend? You not gonna say nothing to me?
Done.
Red card.
You can take me.
Gather supplies. Arm yourself. Be prepared.
What is
Orders
this?
are incoming. You are an operative. Protect your investigator and execute all double agents.
Wait, what? Okay,
A field mic has been destroyed. Field mic offline. Good work. Use the intel to find the double agent.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Check your targets. Friendly fire will not be tolerated.
I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing, G.
Dirty bomb detonated. Clear the contaminated area. We're closing in. Keep searching for that double agent.
Hold on.
Hunter requesting counter spy plane established above. All traitors neutralized. Stay alert. They'll try this again.
Is bad
I died too.
Is bad boy swag?
He is.
Kill him.
Kill him?
Huh?
Okay. He's not talking, kill
Hey,
him.
what did I do?
Kill bad boy
How
swag.
am I supposed Hey.
Get ready. Orders to follow.
Oh, I got a fucking sniper. I don't want a sniper.
You are a double agent. Operate in the shadows. Eliminate the enemy.
Laying smoke.
A field mic has been destroyed. A field mic has been destroyed.
I'm not good with no sniper.
All field mics have been destroyed. Stay alert. They know they have a traitor in their midst. Dirty bomb armed. Enemy counter spy plane inbound.
Kill.
Our last double agent. See the blade. Complete the mission. We set off the bomb. Take advantage of the chaos.
Capcom, get a counter spy plane above.
Counter spy plane in position.
Warrant
Deploying
issued.
ECM.
Use of deadly force has been approved.
Counter spy plane NTL 50% check.
That's a fail. They saw right through
Fuck. Had a stupid ass sniper rifle, bro. Yeah.
You are done.
You finally joined now?
You are
Well, I
done.
had time to join.
I'm over here talking to myself.
You. Get
and
ready.
shit.
Orders
They
to
over here
follow.
talking shit to each other, trying to kick people out and shit.
Yeah, I know that. But hey, that's them, man. Personally, I'd rather be on their chat. I'd rather just be on the game chat, honestly.
Yeah.
Be out in the open.
You wasn't saying shit because I was on the game chat. And you
I was
not.
watching. I was waiting and just like listening. I listen at a certain point, man. I'm not gonna
Alright.
keep saying, but nah, we good. We good right here.
Operative. Protect your
Okay.
investigator
So-
while they uncover double agents.
Well,
Oh damn! I just
what's up?
after you came there, the shit freeze and tell you what you is and shit. After
Yeah.
I unfreeze, I just got murdered.
They ain't getting up.
It's messed up.
Look, he had a good ass gun too. Yeah, I just died upstairs. We're up there.
Field mic offline.
You probably gonna see my body. That's my
Hostile
body.
counter spy plane established above.
Look at my body, bro. Look at me. All laid out in front of the door and
Intel
shit.
decoded. Use it to identify that double agent. Our investigator has been killed.
Gosh. Oh shit.
Enemy counter spy plane inbound. A field mic has begun transmitting. Dirty bomb detonated.
Come on!
Clear the contaminated area.
Dang it. Right when I started shooting, dude, he really got
Squad
me.
down to hostile action.
Right there, right when I'm about to, and right
Bruh,
behind me anyway.
Before the round before this round, of
Yeah.
course I'm in 8th. Of course I'm in 8th. I had a
I'm
fucking
in 9th.
sniper rifle,
So you
right?
get,
I had a sniper rifle, right? They was not going down. You gotta run this shit back.
man, I could care less about this game. I mean, it's probably a fun game if you don't get just dropped into a one that's already halfway done.
Right. That's what I said. I gotta run it back.
I care less if you want to. Sure. Yeah, you caught me at the right time because you caught me right when I was about to get off after I got finished that match.
Bruh, like I was shocked that you was still on though, bruh. I was like, is he on? Let me hit him up. I'm like, yup. Cause we was like in it, bruh. Was in that bed, and we got to round 7. If we didn't die, we probably still was in that bed right now, still in there.
Probably.
Even though we could have like get to the helicopter and shit, but the people was with, they wasn't trying to do that. They was trying to be thorough. They was trying to clear like the stage and shit. But over time, more zombies and shit will pop up, you know. So, but I guess there was.
I thought you guys were in. I thought you guys
what?
were on endless. I thought you guys were on endless anyway. So it just.
Yeah, it is. You know what I'm saying? You can keep on continuing and shit, but like even on endless, you can call the helicopter at a certain
Well, yeah,
state.
you can get out. That's you exfiltrating.
Yeah.
And getting out of it.
Gather supplies, arm yourself, be prepared. Orders are incoming.
Yeah, I don't know where no fucking box is at. I need a freaking box. That's the one thing
What's
too.
up?
Is that I don't know where the boxes are at. So then I'm just
You
with the
just
pistol.
it tells you. It literally tells you. See now, okay, there we go.
Well, they all at over here by me, bro. Get the fuck away from me.
I don't freaking know. Holy crap, I haven't been in this stage in years.
I know. Me and Josh were playing this the other day, bro. Brought back some goddamn memories.
You are an operative. Protect your investigator and execute all double agents.
Oh. He's gonna freaking attack me.
A field mic has begun transmitting. Destination marked. All traders neutralized.
Yeah.
Stay alert.
Why they start shooting
They'll
at
try
me
this
for?
again.
I don't, because they got an idea. They have to get an idea about who's who.
It was all teammates.
Alright, so
Still won though, but still, you know.
they won. We lost.
It says victory for
both.
me.
Oh, it's a victory for you? Oh, okay.
Get ready. Orders to
I
follow.
know.
But my teammate killed me though.
Yeah, that's what they actually get punished for killing you. Especially if there's no, like, you aren't a double agent.
Mhm.
You get, so,
I wasn't double agent though because
stay right here. Just in case. I'm watching this guy.
I'm watching him too. Yeah, you better run.
Preserve your cover, double agent. Assassinate all targets.
I had a feeling it was you.
That's okay.
Actually.
Ready for deployment.
Field mic offline.
Authorizing counter spy plane mission.
I know. I was like, well, you know, I gotta give me a kill, G.
Kill order approved. Execute.
Gotcha.
Execute.
Counter spy plane power at 50%.
You're our
was
last
dumb.
double agent. Be the blade. Complete the mission.
Counter spy plane is bingo fuel. RTB.
Almost there. Keep your cool. Proceed on mission. That's a fail.
What?
They saw right through you.
You gotta learn to aim. Or use your grenade.
Stat, bro. Man, fuck that dude, bro.
That's what your sister did. Make sense?
No, hey, stat, bro. I'm stuck in the.
Get ready. Orders to follow.
Like I got stuck in the.
Bruh, man, they
Heavy
just took
step,
my
bro.
fucking gun, bro. Ooh, I can't shoot right
Wait.
now, bro. Ooh, I wanted to shoot him. I couldn't shoot. He gonna take my gun. Little bitch ass. Now I don't got no fucking gun.
You are a double agent. Operate in the shadows. Eliminate the enemy.
Someone's behind me. Someone's behind me. Bitch. Get out of here.
The field mic has been.
How did? Come on. Thought you were done.
I try to. It's like the dude got me, bruh. He was right there waiting for me.
Well, 'cause I knew you would go. I knew you were stupid enough to
Good
do
work.
it too
That
early.
was their last investigator.
What do you mean?
You
He
literally, you left yourself open in a. You don't do it in an open spot like that.
Spy plane established
And you
above.
try to make sure you don't hit someone who you're obviously in a party with.
On mission.
Yeah, and
I ain't know
That's a
who it
fail.
was, bro. You
They
can't
saw
run it
right
up.
through you.
I was focused on other dude. Heard you run from the back. I turned to you. Pop, pop, pop. He needed that distraction and got me. I tried to run.
you screwed yourself. You literally played yourself.
Hey.
Get ready. Orders to follow. You are an operative. Protect your investigator and execute all double agents.
What is this, a sniper rifle? Oh shit, my bad.
A field mic has begun transmitting. Warrant issued. Use of deadly force has been approved. They got our
Damn it.
investigator. Keep your eyes open.
So the freaking.
Bruh, I don't know who was with, bruh.
Cause I was investigated, but then the shit happened. Hatch, damn it.
Okay, so the double agent, you just don't know.
Yeah, you don't know who the double agent is. It's literally.
Come saying, I be seeing blue all over. I'm like, so how, I'm like,
Yeah, it's supposed to, until they reveal
Squad
themselves.
down to hostile action.
even when they
Until they
kill you, it
reveal
stay
themselves.
blue.
Yeah, if it not until they reveal themselves. What they're revealed to be.
Because I just stood there just looking like, we on the same team or not? Is this dude supposed to be gold?
Get ready. Orders to follow.
You might. Nigga took my gun, bro. I hope that nigga died of a heart attack in real life. Here, you can have the shotgun. I don't know fucking shotgun, nigga. I mean, sniper. Fucking cracker.
You are an investigator. Analyze evidence and assist your fellow operatives.
I don't know how to investigate, bro. Bro, get the fuck off away from me. Who is this? This dude gonna kill me, bro. He gonna kill me.
I got first blood. Alright, I'm watching. Fuck.
Intel decoded. Use it to identify that double agent.
Like, literally, did you not see that there was a... I just got killed by Newtown, man. Newtown, that's it.
They got our investigators.
on.
Keep your eyes open and watch your back.
I shot, right? But he was... What was I shooting at, bro? He was not
I don't know
getting
what
hit.
you were shooting. I'm trying to figure out.
See, look at... I was shooting, though, but...
You suck at aiming.
Hey... I'm in 6,
See, it says
though.
no eliminations. I got elimination. I killed Luke. That's messed up.
Fake stat, bro. Hey, stat, bro. I'm stuck in a washer machine.
And Diesel said it best. Anything for family.
Hey, welcome back.
I'm ready to do something else, man. If we do something, I'm gonna do. I got till like 1 a.m. No, well, 1:30 really, because I'm gonna do. I got some. I'm gonna take care of. One last thing I want to do before I do go to bed. So I'm like, shoot, if we can get like 3-4 games in, I'm cool. If we get one more in by the time it's 1:30, I'll stay in for one last one. So is Josh finally on his on the chat?
I don't know if he's on the chat or not. I just know that he's on here with us. You want to do the gun game, the stick and stones, one in the chamber, or prop hunt?
How about none of those, personally?
Bro, your ass a fucking hater, bro. Your ass.
No, because I don't really care for those. I'm ready to just do. I'm ready to just. Let's go do the other game. Did you do any of the games? I don't care. But oh, you want to go league play now?
Yeah.
That's good. Hey, it's all you. If you want to do it. I'm not really.
Stop complaining, bro. Come on, let's do it.
No, I said I don't get what's funny. I'm not even caring. I don't care. Sure. You ain't really hurting me.
No, but it's not like I think it's different. It wasn't like what we was playing earlier that one time. So they didn't want to give it to us or anything, man. They didn't want to give it to us. Josh, bro, what happened at the end in the zombies, bro? Like, what happened, bro? You was keeping going down, bro.
Yay.
But it wasn't, though, bro. You should have been there.
Good.
You left us.
Good.
You left us.
Nope. Alright, that's I guess we're all playing with the Krigs. Okay.
You said what?
Krig 6s.
It says player found. I see 2 players found, but they're not telling me the names. And then it says searching for 3 other players, you know?
I was wondering why I had her so long. I was like, okay. I didn't realize that,
You said you had what?
I was wondering why I was on one operator for so long.
Mm-hmm.
But I usually have mine on random.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess while I was doing everything, I guess,
Mm-hmm.
I ended up hitting, what is that? Hitting park, and I stayed on her.
Who is her?
Who?
The woman you got.
Park.
Clark, that's her name?
Park.
Park.
Park. Yes. Alright, now I changed it.
like the 3 parks you know?
Yes.
Mm. Josh, you should know which parks we're talking about.
Ones you are never able to touch.
He probably don't even know. He like, huh? I don't get it.
You can dip your peanut butter there, man.
He gonna say, Hartford Park or something. No. Those not the ones we're talking about.
Mm-hmm. Alright, let's do this. CDL control. I don't know. Have I ever played in League before?
No, I don't think we did.
No,
we did,
I'm
we
talking
did
about years
different.
ago.
Oh.
No, years ago. I think I played in League a few times. Just to see what it was like.
Oh. No, it's too many tryhards for me.
Then why would you go to it if there's too many tryhards?
To try something different, bruh. Let's try something new.
Okay.
I got my crew in here. Why not?
I got me in the Revolution.
You said Evolution or...
Revolution. Me and the Revolution.
Well, I said search for more players if we got everybody in here.
Cause look, we only have 4 on each side. Oh, now they only have 3.
Nani? It's Kami? Dude, exit when they see me.
No.
Yeah.
I'm impressed by your belief in yourself. I'm not even going to deny that, but hey. No. No.
He was like, I heard that he can shoot with one pistol of the 1911 and the whole squad dies. If that comes out, we all screwed. Look at another one left. Told you, bruh, they see. They know. See, they ain't want it. They was like, he's too good.
I just kicked out. Oh, what?
Hmm?
I was like, what the hell happened?
They gave up before it even started. They said that they didn't want. They said they didn't want the problems from you, bro.
They don't want the problems from you.
It is like this Kevin 15, the guy that be in the quarters sniping folks. We're screwed.
My God, you make me think of what my dad was saying. Certain things, I'd be like, Negro, please stop ties.
We them ninjas, bruh.
This nigga, please. That's all I gotta say.
Just top tier all the time, bruh.
Negro, please.
Josh, man, tell him about us, bro. Josh will make you look like a fool, you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
He got his thing equipped with the knife, and he'd be shooting, he'd be like cutting the bullets.
Uh-huh.
Which gun do I want to use? I'm gonna use this one.
Oh, there's a gun club I got told about not too far from where I work at.
Mm-hmm.
And crazy enough, only thing is it costs $175 for a whole year, and you have to be NRA members to go there.
But I'm not.
You can sign up there.
Is there a sign-up fee?
There's always a
Hardcore
sign up
team
fee.
deathmatch.
So you get to sign up for membership,
Training time's over.
and
Let's
then
see
from
what you can
there
do.
it takes you
We're taking control.
to allowing you to have a
We've fallen behind.
how to hit me right, but essentially allows you to go there anytime except for at night, unless you want to go to the pistol range, which is open 24/7.
Yeah. Where's
But-
you said close by where you work at?
It's not too far from where I work at. I'm not saying city names. Alright, yeah,
But it's in
yeah,
the
you
same
can.
city though, right?
Yeah, it's in the same city we both actually work in.
Yeah, okay. I didn't know it was
Like,
even a
for-
range out that way, bro.
Yeah, I didn't know either, because I talked to my friend, and he said, don't go to the one out in Princetown.
Mm-hmm. Why?
He said, no real control. The people, they bring their guns, they'll be holding their guns wildly.
I'm saying like...
And, no, listen, he's talking about wildly, like, here's how bad. They will just hold it,
Mm-hmm.
they'll be talking to somebody, and just like, finger on the trigger, swinging it around, without thinking.
Not
And
all.
even-
Some.
No, he was, the guy who was telling me is one of the guys who works at sports.
Yeah. But I'm saying like
And he
'cause
was-
that right there is a free range. It's open field. You come and go. But I'm saying it's
Yeah.
people with good gun
Enemy counter spy plane
etiquettes. You know
inbound.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, but there's a lot of people, from what he was saying, he's like, there's a lot of people who go there.
Probably now
And,
because, you know, everybody's getting
No.
their hands on them.
Well, no, there's a lot of
Hostile
people who go
spy
there,
plane
and
established
the
overhead.
problem is, they're supposed to have someone who watches over the range. That doesn't
Shoot.
happen.
Every time I
And-
went, no one was watching over shit. I'm saying everybody
That's
knew.
what he was saying.
Yeah, I'm saying like
He was
people
saying that
knew what they was
they're
doing,
supposed
knew the rules and follow about it. But yeah, but like that's like anywhere really that don't have like no guidance.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a guy who's like essentially the ranger,
Hostile
and
sentry
watching over,
turret
make
active.
sure the rules are being followed. But the thing is, ends up he's not, and what the other thing he was saying, like, man, he's like, the people who work there, if they try to go out, they'll be like trying to go out and put targets back up. These people are so, they don't even, when the range is supposed to be essentially cold, no one's shooting nothing, people will still be shooting while the
saying you
person's going out there
supposed
to do their job.
Right, they supposed to, you know, tell them, you know, clear or not clear or whatever, but
That's the thing. They tell them that, like, hey, range code, and then they'll go out, they'll put up a new targets, and still get shot around nearby, because for some reason these idiots do not understand that. Hey, range is code doesn't mean don't shoot,
right.
or they just don't care, and they just want
Yeah,
to
I'm
keep
gonna
shooting.
get snuck up. But at the same time, I get that. Yeah, and like I said, is those people that don't listen, just, you know. But then, like, where the targets are, how did he shot me? But like, how the targets are set up, you're not gonna get hit if someone's still shooting. But at the same time, when you're out there, they ain't supposed to be shooting. You feel me?
Yeah, people are still shooting.
Cause like at the range that we go to, the targets are closer than the one that's in the open range. You feel me?
Yeah.
Way closer. Cause like the one that is open range, they're like
Hostile spy plane established overhead.
I want to say like 15 to like 20 feet away from each other. You feel me? Than the ones that's already indoors.
Yeah. Well, this one, the one that we were talking about going to, they actually have it where you can have like 100 yards, 300 yards, and 600 yards area to shoot.
Yeah, I'm saying the one in print. I'm saying because it's different. Like I said, targets like, and yeah, they got some that's like yards away. And
yeah, but you want to actually, instead of me having to drive out to Frenchtown, I don't have to drive. I could literally just apply for membership and all that, pay $135, but get a for sure place where I could actually go and shoot my guns without having to travel out.
it's not really traveling. You know what I'm saying? It's a little road trip.
Yeah, but I can't always
Hostile
make trips
strafe
like
run
that.
inbound.
Bro, I shot him in his
Hostile
head,
spy plane
bro.
established overhead. This isn't how we drilled it. Pull it back.
I didn't know SS Tentacles was on here. There's some hentai shit. That's what that was. Shit, I got exploded.
Spy plane perimeter established, Agent.
Hostile counter spy plane established above.
It just exploded, bro.
Pull the damn plug. Deconflict and move to exfil.
Mission is a bolo. Abort! Abort!
Bro, me and you got more than Josh, right? We both got 13, right? Josh got 8, and he's still in 4th place, bro?
It's out on points. I don't care. That's how I understand it. Is that stop caring. You know what's funny? I got like at least 1,000. I could have at least 1,000, if not more, on Call of Duty points.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't.
So you can't.
I can't have them.
Why? Oh, because you didn't pay for Battle Pass?
Uh-huh.
I'm just saying, how much coins do you have? I have like 300.
I got 900.
Shit, when you get like another, when they give you another free one, you can buy that 1,000 for a Battle Pass. Use the 1,000 for a Battle Pass. And then the ones that's on there that's locked will unlock, and you get those.
Alright, alright.
That's what I did with this. I ain't spend no money on this Battle Pass. I just used the points that I had. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I said, my goal is getting up to 100, the tier 100, so I can get that outfit. Because I really do want that outfit.
You better start using a lot of what is that?
XP points,
Those
point
XP.
tokens? Yeah. That's what, yeah, I got like an hour one on right now.
Oh shoot, that's what I forgot to put on. I knew it was
The
something.
tokes. The tokes.
Cause all I care about is getting the Tech 9, honestly. After that, I could care less.
You can put on multi tokens too.
Mm-hmm.
Cause guns I'm using is already upgrade to the max maybe or maximum, and the other build I was just using, it's not. It's like halfway through or kind of halfway through. But you know, I'm using motherfuckers that I'm using the guns that I basically bought.
Hardcore team deathmatch.
So I'm using my money to get my
CIA
money.
team, defend our freedom.
Josh, come on, bro. Get in first place, G. I don't think he hear me.
Taking the lead.
That guy's gonna hate me.
He's over here, bro. He's right here. Damn, he was waiting for me too. Had me choking out. He shot me in the throat, bro. I saved you, Josh. I saved you. Josh needs to get in this party chat, bro. He needs to stop playing around.
Seriously.
Or I tell my mom on him.
Spy plane available for tasking. Spy plane in the turn. Mission timeline initiated.
Come on, really? Oh. Are you serious? Now I can't get killed?
Spy plane exiting mission area. Give them hell, guys.
Nah, it's just ain't fucking monkeys.
Enemy spy plane inbound.
Timed out? Who was timed out? You see Josh with the shotty? He said he's better at it.
We're losing this fight.
He's actually good and not just all talk.
You said what?
Big game. I said congrats. I hope he's good at actually good at not all talk like a big game.
Oh, they put on losers on our side, bro. They put on losers on our side, bro. What are you doing?
Who?
You.
That's one reason why.
I don't know what's the one reason why I got the kill, unless you got a kill too.
Well.
It was not there. That's why that
I got
nigga
him.
died. That's why that nigga died. Heard his ass choke on his blood too.
Enemy care package above. Enemy spy plane inbound.
Get that out, man. camera too to use that bit. Nigga got auto aim on. Got you back. I don't get it, so I guess they got the grenades don't hurt them.
Proximity mine was destroyed by hostile action.
Enemy spy plane inbound.
You know, I dropped something before. Like
So what?
napalm strike. I dropped for a napalm strike, and it's like I didn't even call it.
Set rep. Enemy attack helo above.
Yeah, that should be happening.
So I'm like, where the heck is my freaking?
Hostile spy plane established overhead.
Spy plane standing. Cruise missile ready for launch.
Spy plane in the turn, reporting hostile contacts.
Enemy cruise missile launch detected.
Spy plane mission time about 50%.
Enemy sentry
They wouldn't let me shoot shit, bro. I couldn't even shoot that helicopter out of the sky, man.
Spy plane
You
RTB.
shoot it now.
Nope, I already used my thing. You don't let me kill like one person.
Fucking coward. I got the helicopter out of the way out.
Couldn't do shit.
enemy napalm strike incoming.
There's the one down under. Let's see, where is the napalm strike? Oh. Did they not come down here?
They're kicking our asses. Fight back, damn it.
Oh, someone shot me into the water.
They kicking our asses.
Enemy spy plane inbound. Multiple hostile spy planes detected. Multiple enemy spy plane contacts.
Are you serious? Now I only had 2 shots? That's messed up. Hey, listen, I got like 3, 4 shots. And now...
All your asses back home, CIA.
Hey, I'm
Tackle.
number
They have us
1. You number 2. Josh over here being number 5. They had one person on our team that had 4 kills, bro.
Yeah. Alright. So what is this game that what is this group that we're in? What game or what area? Fuck, I can't even tell anymore. I don't care. I'm unlocking stuff and I can't use them. Who cares?
Why can't you not use them?
Cause I'm not paying for a battle pass.
Oh, you talking about that?
No, it keeps showing me all the stuff I
100.
unlock. It keeps showing me stuff I unlock. Like, oh, you unlock this. I'm like, you just don't have the battle pass though. I'm like, I don't care. You know,
Right.
like, how about this? I don't really need to see it.
Where's my medicine thing?
Blame it on the bit, yeah. Hardcore team deathmatch. Most of the time I want to play those maps that's like, wow, 12, 20, they have like the 12 on 12 maps. Because they're just the best. It's constant chaos. It's like you're in an actual battlefield and you are mentally just trying to do so much. Oh, dude, I didn't get to tell you in one of the games where we had a domination. Shoot, man, I had thrown out some C4. The first bomb, I think it didn't hit anyone.
Yeah.
Threw out another one. I took out 4 in one.
Nice.
And then just kept the streak going for a little bit. I think a little bit after that, and I got off.
Hardcore team deathmatch. Best of luck, soldier. The folks back home are counting on you.
Lady. Where's my Asian lady?
Oh, come bullshitting on. Like he literally saw me go through there.
We've pulled ahead.
Come freaking on. What is it saying? You have another player?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's saying about Josh, I don't care. I don't know why I need to tell me.
God dang, I saw the toes and then I died.
I'm trying to figure out why you worry about the toes.
It wasn't like I saw the toes coming up.
It's just a joke, man. It's a joke. No, because alright, that's what Jay.
Keep blasting on the toes, bro.
Yeah. Like, unless you talk about keep blasting in the toes, I don't care.
At least you killed him, bro. I seen you over here zigzagging and shit.
Damn. I'm trying to. You know what the good thing is, also? Josh ain't lagging this time playing.
Right, he got good ass internet this time around.
And you try to blind me and you still died like a bitch.
Right, I like those skills.
Kevin, you suck. I know that's Josh, that's why I said it.
Someone just took my kill, bro.
Your proximity mine has been destroyed.
It's just for everybody. My gift to you all. Shlomos. Escape, take off that box and go.
Got two.
Good move.
Yeah.
Oh, I got dropped.
Enemy spy plane inbound.
I wish that I was gone because they know I'm winning.
See, they just camping in the back. That's all they doing.
Well, that's why we hunt.
Multiple enemy spy plane contacts.
Ooh. I took my eye. Damn, she shot me in the face. She knew I was coming too.
Spy plane available for tasking.
Multiple hostile spy planes detected.
Spy plane perimeter established. Angel 7.
Angel 7.
Enemy sentry turret detected in your
Spy
AO.
plane inbound 50%.
Headshot. Oh, from a shot. I was like,
Fire. Spy plane exiting the AO.
Boom,
Yup. We both threw grenades to kill each other.
that is hilarious. Bad fact is this, I can see the trap that's in there.
Yeah.
Yep, got rid of it. Get, oh.
Hey, bro, you know?
Setting round.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, come on, how did no one die in that? Only, how did I drop a napalm strike, no one gets hit? That's all that.
The nigga ran in there, bruh.
Move on my waypoint.
In there, bruh. Someone's in there.
No doubt. But right now, yep, down good.
Damn, he came out and got me. Because I heard something else.
Hostile artillery targeting active. Artillery inbound.
I was gonna say, is that ours? That's enough.
Damn! Bitch.
Enemy spy plane inbound. Hostile attack helicopter inbound.
Alright, I got that shit out of there. Quick. Fuck that.
Spy plane available for tasking.
Oh, someone in here?
Spy plane in the turn.
Oh, he jumped down. And I got him.
Enemy care package above.
Cruise missile awaiting deployment.
Enemy
Let
spy
me use
plane
this.
inbound. You did the
Got
work of a
him.
nation. Come on home.
We've taken the win. Hardly comes as a surprise.
Oh, I couldn't get that. Oh well.
Wait. Bro.
What's up?
Me. And another
Dude,
dude got more
John.
kills than you. You number one.
You know how many points I got? How much stuff I destroyed?
I destroy a lot of things too.
But remember, I also used a lot of score streaks benefit.
Same here.
All the spy planes, then also me
I did the
trying to
spy
napalm.
planes. I took out their spy planes.
Yeah, but I was blowing up more stuff than you and doing other stuff, man. I'm telling you right now, that's why I scored so much. I guarantee you.
Bro, that's
Plus
some gay
leveling
porn,
up.
bro. That's some gay porn shit, bro. That's some.
Wow, that's what I gave for. That's a new one, actually.
That's that Dominic shit, bro.
Okay. Also, I got some of the medals. You know, they give you points per medal you get. Also,
Yeah.
I got 4 headshots, 3 fly swatters, and I got that no tip because that's one thing that also helped for blowing up the enemy care package.
Mhm.
You get points for that too. So, alright, I'll do one last game with y'all. I'm enjoying myself, so obviously, yeah. Check myself. Don't do that. Right, randomly, ferociously.
Damn,
Interested
this
in my
is nothing
sexuality.
I want to do. I was trying to go for.
What's up?
I was trying to get on Miami. I don't know why
Why you
everybody
wanna
like
go to
this
Miami?
Crossroads. Why Crossroads?
Miami's- Why not Crossroads, you know? Bone Thugs.
I don't see Bone Thugs out here, bro.
Cause they get shot if they did. If they were out here, they'd be getting popped too. I don't care how hood these niggas is. Put a bunch of gangster niggas out there on the battlefield.
Shit, it's
How many
more
of them gonna
bitches in
survive?
Miami though, bro. That's why I'm trying to go to Miami, bro.
There ain't no bitches in Miami. Not this time.
Yes,
Although,
it is.
okay.
The
If you
strip,
told them
bro.
All-Star Weekend was happening, and then they got down in the scene, Miami looking like a war zone, they leaving.
But it's all stars all the time down there, bro.
Nigga, I'm telling you, man.
Hardcore team deathmatch.
You don't know. You never been.
That's true. I have never
assert your
been.
dominance.
I probably will go because
We're
I
taking
should
control.
I don't mind going. I would go to Florida. I just want to go to California.
Oh my, bro. I popped the dude, bro. You see, you want to go to California? Why not?
I will not go to California.
Why?
Dude, have you do you not hear about the crap they're doing?
Yeah, I hear a
The
lot
laws
of
that they're
stuff. Yeah, but still. You want to go and
Yeah.
visit?
I don't know, man.
I'm not
That's
saying
the
to
way they-
live or anything, but
I get it, but I hate restricted places.
you heard about the thing with
What's up?
with the what you call it, the passports.
Yeah, COVID passports. Damn it.
Somebody
Yeah,
got to
I've
get
been
the
hearing that-
vaccine.
What's funny is this: anyone who supports COVID passports but doesn't support voter ID to me is retarded. So I'm like, you're essentially supporting the same thing. You want someone to have ID that proves they got the vaccine. So why can't I have? Come fucking on, voter ID. want to make sure my elections are actually secure.
They trying to snipe, bro. I'm not getting hit with none of
Enemy
that.
spy plane inbound.
See, dude.
Multiple hostile spy planes detected.
That's all you.
Spy plane standing by. Spy plane perimeter established. Angel 3.
Okay, so he just shoots the walls. So we just allowed to do that now on this server?
Yes.
Hostile spy plane established overhead.
Priority testing request received. Spy plane exiting AO.
Ah. Who that thing is that? I don't even try to check out. Make it real easy for you to step out of the game.
You said what?
So they make it real easy for you to step out the game by accident.
Mm.
Oh, come on, really?
Z-trap. Enemy attack helicopter above. Enemy cruise missile launch detected. Hostile spy plane established overhead.
Are you serious? This stupid thing.
Spy plane available.
No, it essentially made me,
Your spy plane has been destroyed.
damn.
Got your dumb
Come
ass.
on. These guys are good.
Oh, I'm about to die when I use this. Hopefully not.
I'm really shooting straight up at it. And this guy really
Lima Charlie.
survives to shoot me and then good, he's done. Wrong bad person.
Hostile spy plane established
That's
overhead.
all. Dude, this. My bad. They walk in front of me. I was doing work, bro. I was doing work, dude.
Spetsnaz, you're better than this. Fight harder.
Oh, okay. I thought that was a teammate, but it was actually an enemy.
target in your AO. There's no winning this.
What?
The conflict, exit hot zone.
I thought we was winning.
Leave the wounded. We need to exfil. Now.
Ah, bro, my back hurts, bro.
From what?
For carrying the cheese.
Shut the hell up. You can't change someone. Why didn't you put anything down to help us?
I did, bro.
What?
I did everything.
No, you didn't.
Look how much I got compared to all y'all. You walk into that one too. But I thought we was gonna win that though, bro. We should have won that one. They somehow at the end just came back. I don't know how they came back.
Well, they did it. That's the only thing. They did do it. Alright. No, leave lobby. Damn, they tried to make me stay in the game.
Oh, now we're gonna be on the boat now? We're on the boat? Okay, let's do hijack. Who cares?
Not gonna lie, I do like hijack still. For team deathmatch kill confirm and domination. PowerPoint, but other than that, yeah, everything else is pretty good.
Express, I only like Express when it was on. I forgot which Black Ops that was on. That was the only time I liked it. 2. Yeah, that's the only time I liked it. When it was on here and seeing what everybody was doing. Yeah, this can be the last game. Even though I just put a token for 45 minutes though, but you know.
That's your dumb assault.
Hey, I told you I'm trying to get to tier 100 quickly, bro.
Yeah, but you know, if you want to get to tier 100 faster, choose when to do it and know when not to do it.
Hey, bro. I could still be on and
representing the company.
Use up the 45 minutes.
And that's true, so I recommend you do it. Use the 45 minutes.
Someone threw a grenade and it shook my screen and I didn't get that kill. I got the first kill, bro. You said you better go to bed?
No, I was good. I'm gonna do a few things. Do one last thing before I go to bed. Also, I sent you and Josh a message.
No, I seen it. It popped up.
Yeah, I know.
Teammates
Just make sure you stop.
Damn, teammates always flashing. No, but you should say hetero, bro. You should say hetero.
No.
Yes, hetero.
Get the same gender. You can be homo and not be gay.
No, you're supposed to say no homo, but yes hetero, right?
No, I say yes homo. And no homo.
Gay?
Always. You should see this coming. That's my slogan. Yes, homo.
You messed me up where I can't shoot for shit. Oh, shit. Oh, damn. I shot a friend from the back. Shot his head. His dome.
See, there's nothing like having a real Mexican and someone who, and a mutt. A little Mexican and a mutt come together like butt cheeks.
Damn.
With a little quarter white blackie on your side.
Dang. Where am I? I'm so discombobulated right now, bro.
Hey, I'm sorry that you don't understand how great it is to be on the homo side.
You gotta see how this dude was folded up on the thing. He was like,
I might have to check your video out later on. Sometimes I'll be wanting to see how we play.
Say what?
I said sometimes I'll be wanting to see how we play from the point of view.
Hostile sentry turret active.
Point of view, yeah.
Yeah, but I'm like, who the hell is Trendy Tina?
Shot him in his face.
Enemy spy plane inbound.
Now he got a tase. Yes, hetero.
Yes, no.
Where do they see me at? I don't know what Josh doing. He was somewhere. He was somewhere. Duck walking somewhere. Sliding thrust hole and got shot.
Oh, shit. That's not. I don't know why the plug walk came into my head. You said duck walking. I had the music say something like plug walk.
Oh yeah, plug walk. Bro, you know what was pissing me off too? Everybody out here working out and shit, right? Everybody out here doing music and working on the music, and I can't do none of that.
Oh, because your voice?
Yeah.
And your throat?
Yeah. I can't work out for a while. I can't even sing.
Why can't you work out?
Because, like, you know, certain workout will strain your throat, your neck.
Oh. That's some bull.
Right. I be trying to do squats and shit, and, you know, some push-ups and shit, and, you know, I can feel, you know, the muscles tensing up. And the thug, I'm like, okay, I get it. But then I'm like, everything, like, if I'm on YouTube or anything, I see all these these new, you know, artists that's coming out the jump, like cockroaches and shit, with their music. I'm like, I'm proud of them, you know what I'm saying? He did not shoot me. I'm proud of him, but I was like, damn, like, they doing their shit, but I can't do my shit right now. I just gotta rest, you know? So I was like, I'm mad, but at the same time, I was like, I just know once I get, you know, recovered. Okay, shot me. Okay. Once I recovered, that just it's time to go hard, you feel me?
Yeah. I got my, every time I hear who shot you, all I wanna hear is who shot you. It was like, I wanna hear that.
Yeah,
Hostile sentry turret active.
Teammate keep on shooting me. Shit, we lost this.
Enemy spy plane inbound.
How do you know?
My aim sucks, and they got like 73 to our 49. Damn, they just had me with the stanky leg, bro.
Sentry turret detected in your AO.
This dude was trying to. What one dude doing? Shooting at them, shooting at that. Anything. You don't need to be shooting at that no more. Oh yeah, they just having fun with us right now, bro.
Enemy spy plane inbound. Don't do it for me. Get the win for Uncle Sam.
Unbelievable. Fly off.
Withdraw.
Dang, they killed
Withdraw.
Josh with the last
The Reds have
one.
got us beat.
I seen it. We got 66
Survivors
to
withdraw.
their 100. They raped us, huh? Mexican Batman? Well, I'm tier 25 now. Whoopee. Shoot, man. Hopefully, man, my money come on this Wednesday, bro. Hey, so I guess
What's up?
what's the shit called? Adult Swim got a new show.
Yeah.
It's a pirate show or some shit like that.
Wait, what's the show? Oh yeah, man. That one got so many different shows that they kind of been putting on. Now I'm like, I don't pay attention anymore.
I'm saying this is new. I guess it came like last night, Saturday.
Yeah. No, I think it's been here for a bit because I'm pretty sure that
No, I'm talking
pirate
about,
one's been there.
I'm talking about on Adult Swim.
Yeah, so I'm saying on Adult Swim, the pirate one's been there for a bit.
No, not this one.
I'm pretty sure.
No, this one on for Adult Swim is brand new. It's about some bitch. Something happening, explosions and shit like that. I'm saying it might be in a country road and all that shit for, you know, for a bit, but on Adult Swim, it's brand new. Cause they was advertising it like last month and shit for coming out on August and shit like that, and I'm like, huh? So I guess Saturday last night was like its first time airing on Adult Swim, and then I guess that Bleach, cause you know they got the new mangas and shit, so now they all got kids as well, and it's like. I guess like it's gonna be kind of like how like Boruto, but it's not just gonna focus on the kids. It's gonna be focused on both. And I guess each girl's broke or some shit.
Hardcore team deathmatch.
Motherfucker was like, and I was watching
Assume all contacts are
Heavenly
hostile.
Controller or whatever his name want to be, and a few other people. That was like Ichigo, how you not got? How you don't have this? You fight things. You know what I'm saying? You're 5 things. You got Hollow in you, yo Quincy, yo Soul Reaper, some other shit. You know, like I'm like, yeah, you're right, he is, and some other shit too.
Yeah. So the whole thing with Ichigo being essentially OP, it's like it's the joke about the protagonist. Is like they're always so special, and then you get One Punch Man, and who's like he's not special at all. He's just a guy who works so freaking hard that his body just became the ultimate weapon.
Right.
And
By doing the basic workouts, though.
By doing some basic workouts, but did them to the extraordinary.
Yeah.
And it's funny though. Like imagine if you actually did do that. What would it take? And if you just did his if you supplemented to with the best quality supplements, and you ate exactly what he ate and did everything the way he did it, I think it would be possible to complete it. It would just be the hardest thing in your life. If someone actually did do what he did for the time he did it for, it would be the hardest thing in their life. I mean, I don't know if they'd be willing to eat eggs the way he ate eggs, and then
eggs and bananas, right?
Yeah, eggs and bananas. That's all.
Bruh, see, they got some cheeky spots. Like, you don't see them, but they see you, and they can shoot you. Like, they completely behind cover, you feel me? And you don't even know they're there, but you see, like, the bullets shoot past.
Yeah.
Look, I hear music. a dude couldn't shoot me, so he throw a grenade. Ooh. You hit that one snipe, but then you see like 6 bullets go flying at you.
Hmm.
Got him. Got you. Got
Spy
you too.
plane standing by.
Enemy spy plane inbound.
Spy plane in the turn, reporting hostile contacts.
Got him.
Contact with spy plane has been lost.
Took out my spy plane. Oh, okay, he seen me first. He seen me first. But yeah, with that thing though, but the manga was kind of like slow. You feel me? It wasn't even really reading too much into it. But then other people was like, oh, you should have kept on, you should have, because, you know, it shows some stuff that what Ichigo can do, or these people can do, because, you know, the time skip and stuff like that. And I'm like, yeah, but, you know, maybe some other time.
Mm.
But, like, it would just seem so boring. Yeah, dude kind of slide. Oh, my gun jam on me, bruh.
Hostile spy
Did
plane
it jam or did
established
it
overhead.
actually that ran out of ammo?
I reloaded it. I reloaded it, and it jammed.
This is Chester. Target locked. Winder away. One contact destroyed. Chester.
215, ascend Angel 2.
I remember Frederick was talking about how much his shit was jamming. I was like, bro, I'm like, you can take the option off or something like that. But I was like, no, mine's gonna be jamming. And then recently, my shit be jamming. Cause like once you reload and you quickly trying to push on the trigger, it'll jam up on you.
Yeah.
Even when it's like already like done reloading. What are you doing right now?
Watching the video as I'm talking to you still.
Oh, you watching mine?
No, I'm not watching yours.
Okay.
But not I might just turn it on. Thing is that
You gonna probably hear an echo or some shit. Like
that's the only thing I don't want to hear, an echo.
that's what I'm saying. Like you don't have to watch it now or anything. He said watching the video. I was like, oh, you watching mine?
Your proximity mine has been destroyed.
Damn, they took my mind. I be hating it too, cause sometimes I be thinking, I always thought it would be like the enemy
Hostile care package inbound.
taking like, you know, my mines.
Yeah.
But then I be catching my teammates doing that. You feel me? I'm like, and I be catching them a lot doing it too. I'm like, why are they shooting friendly mines and shit, you know?
It's man. Eesh. God bless you. They're essentially talking about all this video I'm watching. Talking about talking about the most infamous song ripoffs. And there's been like a couple. Even I was saying like, okay, they totally ripped this person off, and the person got away with it, essentially saying that I never heard it for this other reason, this reason.
Right?
Like,
Yeah.
That's some bull.
Yeah. I be watching videos like that too.
And someone on your team try to screw you over, and you got lucky. Did you watch I'm pretty sure one came out. They were talking about them on Fresh and Fit, and they
Yeah.
had I guess Fresh was saying I want a girl. So I was like, hold up.
Yeah.
Like, I thought about it, I'm like, okay, I think I got what he's saying. And they point out you want her respect and all that. You want her like her mind respect.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm like, but I get why they were saying like all cap and all this stuff. It's like,
Yeah.
this nigga cap out. It's like, dude, come on, man. You don't even need to put it like that. Because now you sound
Hostile
stupid.
spy plane established overhead.
I get it, but you gotta get caught up in the moment. You say some things. Because I've said, I've said stuff in the heat of the moment.
Yeah.
And then when I was like, oh wait, let me rephrase that.
Okay, I ain't seen him there. But yeah, I was saying Cap the whole time though. Like he was talking about, and then talking about like no woman never had anything negative said to me. I'm like, what do you mean? I'm like, you said you have a whole bunch of females, right? You ran through a lot of females, and not one of them. Like, come on, I can name you, a buttload of them that, said put something on my name, but then we're talking about how much they still love me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We'll talk they shit. They saying hella shit, just like what Pre said or Abba said. Like they gonna remember like the breakup. Like they're gonna remember certain like different things or even if it wasn't that bad, it was negative to them. You feel me?
Wow.
And I was like, yep, that is true. You know what I'm saying? Exes, baby mamas, all of them. They if it didn't end on good terms or it didn't end like how they wanted to end, it's like fuck you, you know. But he's like, no, all of them gonna say good things. I'm like, I treated like I never cheated. I treated all the ones I dated with respect and all that. Shit didn't end well. There's a reason why we're not together because of reasons, you know.
Yeah.
Just like with the one you know, right?
Which one?
Who is shooting? I don't see nobody. Oh, they over there. Haha, we won. But like just like the one you know, right?
Across the board.
That been around. You think of course, she said like a lot of spicy shit to me, right? About me. To me, to people, right?
Yeah, she said it, and she said it out of emotion. You think she's not gonna say a woman? If she feels wrong in any way, I would expect most any woman to talk smash about you. I know women who don't talk about their exes, ex-husbands and ex-boyfriends and all stuff, or ex-girlfriends. Yeah. They don't talk to them. They just like, hey, God bless them. I don't want to deal with them. But not every woman is like that.
No.
That's like a small if 10% of women do that.
Right. I'm saying it, and like I said, all of them had talked shit, had said shit about me, talked shit about me. Some probably
have. The only thing I heard about you was that your dick is small, and then that's all I kept hearing. I remember hearing from you and a few other people about, and then you said that every girl who knew came to you and like, hold up, don't you come with that lie.
Exactly. I'm saying, and then getting called deadbeat and this and that and all that shit.
Yeah, the deadbeat stuff was bull. That was some bull.
That's what I'm saying.
How you supposed to be a deadbeat if you don't know?
Exactly. You feel me? And then later on, they'll come and apologize. I didn't mean to say this. I didn't mean to say that. And I'm like, but you already put salt on my name. You got people out here believing that this is who I am and this and that. You know?
Yeah.
Cause like I'll bump into people I don't know or kind of know because of their friends or their group, and I'm like, why I'm getting all this hatred? Why this and that? And then and they just call me names and shit. And I'm like, what did I do? I never did anything to you or to any of your friends. Why are you being like this? And then they'd be like, cause word of the mouth, because this is what they saying about me and the other people. I was like, how about my side? You're a liar. Am I? And then they see the girls or whoever spreading it in my face. I'm sorry, I was just being, spiteful. I was being manipulative. I was just I was just hurt. But I was like, but you already said what you said,
Yep.
People till this day, some of these people still believe that shit. I'm like, tell them that you was lying. Tell them that you was saying this because of this and that, you know?
Yep.
Cause like I still go out and then be people that I already make amends, amends with, and then the others that don't know that this person forgive me or whatever is still like hating me for no reason.
A lot of it, remember, you even told me yourself when you said someone told you that, oh, because you dated her, even though, essentially, like, even though they're supposed to be friends and all that, because you dated her, we can't date you, which that pissed them off, obviously, and we can't fuck you. It's like, hold up, no, you can do what you want. This ain't high school.
Right. Even the ones that's like not even friends. I get it. If the ones that like y'all friends, okay, you can't mess with the same guy. I get that, the girl code shit. You know what I'm saying? But then
I look at it from this perspective, it's bullshit.
It is. I feel like that's bullshit too. But I'm saying if it was just that, like, okay, y'all friends and shit, okay, I get it, I understand, whatever. But it's the girls that's not friends because they don't even like that girl, this girl, they hating on each other. I dated girls, boost they status up, the other girls start hating on them. I'm like, you never had beef with this girl before, and now we got together. Is beef? Why are you with her? Why you pick her? Why you choose her? Da da da. I'm like, I like what I like. Leave her and get with me. Da da da. But then those are the same girls that we talk trash about dudes, talking about dudes ain't shit. We just dogs, we pigs. We be trying to just sleep with anybody, but then be like, oh, leave this girl for me. Long, you know what I'm saying? You leave her with me, long, if it's not me that's getting hurt, it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? It's different.
Yeah. See, that's why. See, that's the thing. We should have been smacking that down as just guys in general, telling girls back in high school. I wish we knew this more, and I wish we knew this back in like even middle school. Even say, no, not middle school. Sorry, high school mainly in college time. We said like told them niggas like, hey, you gotta cut this. If they don't say man shit, you know what you gotta do? We just don't deal with them.
Bruh, this one,
alone,
our teammate just killed like three or four of us with a grenade.
Kick him. Unless it was an accident, then don't kick him. But point is, the thing is, man, it's just like if we had been proactive. The thing is to be proactive about it. It's like, hold up. You want to say a man ain't shit just because he ain't doing what you want him to do? Cheating on his chick with you, or cheating on his wife with you. You know what? You know that he ain't shit.
Right.
And you know what? God bless you. I hope you have a great life, and I hope anything bad does not happen to you for your fuck shit attitude and lifestyle. And you just leave it at that. You try to bless them and you leave them. And they can cuss you out and all that, and don't even that. Just like, hey, we're done. You don't talk to me. Lose my number. I'll lose your number. Bye.
That's all I was calling them hypocrites, bro.
I know, but just calling them hypocrites doesn't mean they're doing it. Because here's the thing. It's like dealing with, you have a family member right now that you call them hypocrite all the time. It don't matter.
Right, it doesn't.
It's self-proclaimed. The thing is, the way to do it is to start treating them just like, you know what? Hey, cool. Here's how we're gonna work. Everything's just business. We don't deal with each other on a personal level anymore until there's a mutual respect. And if there can't be mutual respect, God bless. It's business. That's where we leave it at. You leave me alone, I leave you alone. Because I got shoes. One of my friends, he put himself in the rehab, man.
Wait, when? Why?
He's like, I gotta get out of this. He's like, he's trying to get done. He wants to be out of his drinking. He's done with it. And he said,
Do I know him?
He's like, I've done it. Yeah, you know. One dude, the other tall, skinny dude. Well, he's not skinny, but he's older than both of us.
The Mexican?
Yeah.
I was gonna ask her what happened to him though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's a cool dude.
He's cool. And I'm just like, I was talking to him. He's like, man, I was one step away. Because his boss essentially told him, like, yeah, man, we can't keep you on, and then went to his ex, who he's still in contact with, and told him, like, yeah, man, we can't keep you on. And then went to his ex, who he's still in contact with, and told him, like, yeah, man, we can't keep you on. And then went to his ex, who he's still in contact with, and told him, like, yeah, man, we can't keep you on. And then went to his ex, who he's still in contact with, and told him, like, yeah, man, we can't keep you on. And then went to his ex, who he's still in contact with, and told him, like, yeah, man, we can't keep you on. And then went to his ex, who he's still in contact with, and told him, like, yeah, man, we can't keep you on. And then went to his ex, who he's still in contact with, and told him, like, yeah, man, we can't keep you on. And then went to his ex, who he's still in contact with, and told him, like, yeah, man, we can't keep you on. And then went to his ex, who he's still in contact with, and told him, like, yeah, man, we can't keep you and still has a thing, still has love for her. Told her like, oh, he was doing this. He's like pulling some. She was drinking on the job on this way,
He
doing
went
all
to
this
the
other
ex and
bullshit.
told the ex.
Told her, like, lie it straight up on you.
Yeah.
And it's like, and he even said it himself. He's like, man, the only reason I because dude has been slowing down on his intake of liquor.
Mhm.
He's working on quitting.
Yeah.
So you just don't quit so quickly unless you do it in a safe space.
And it depends on like how heavy a drinker you is too. Yeah,
and
for sure. Your mind gotta be right too, though. You know what I'm saying?
And that's why he's doing it. His mind's been clearing up. He's been slowly sobering up. He just had a lot of stuff happen, and he just like he kind of regrets. But he's like, he get it. I need to get in control. Hey man, you're taking back control. God bless. I'm happy to hear you see you doing that. Right. I gotta go visit him probably sometime this week though. I'm gonna try to take a day off from work and go see him.
Right.
But like, so ends up, he gets lied on. He calls me. I'm like, and at first I'm like, hey man, I'm still at work. I can't really talk. He's like, yo, I'm going to rehab now. I'm like, what's up? What the heck's happening? Because I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of worried that dude was talking about offing himself again at first.
Hostile spy plane established overhead.
It's not it's had like he's had like 2-3 conversations where he's like expressed he's ready to go. I'm like, I get it, but man, that's not a lot of that is emotional. And if you know you're emotionally compromised, your mind is not fully right, especially if you also have alcohol in your system.
That and depression and all that shit
and
too.
Depression. And a lot of us, and it's just like, hey, you gotta get right. And looking back on, I'm like, there are probably things I could have said better to him, and then there are things I could have said to him that help push it a little bit further. And I wish I said them sooner instead of cowarding out. And that's on me. I'll be honest, that's on me. But a lot of times sometimes you can't say nothing. You have to let someone lead themselves, find it out for themselves. God knows it. That's the way. Because I don't want to be essentially being like the one thing that tells him, hey, you have to do this. I don't want to do that. I don't need that. I don't want someone to do that for me, except the person who actually is trying to help me be better.
Right. And
he even apologized to me for me having to take him around sometimes from some places. Because I'm like, dude, it's okay. I'd rather you. I told him straightforward, dude, if you got a shot, keep yourself steady. Instead of going to withdrawals from that. I'd rather you drink a little bit than drink a whole bunch, or drink nothing at all, and then get around people, and I have to worry about you doing something that you can't do yourself.
Right.
And that's the main thing I stressed to him. I was like, a little, and maintain yourself, and drink nothing at all, and do something you're gonna regret, because then you really won't see anything. And especially since he's a trained fighter too.
We're winning this.
And he still has it in him, because me and him sparred. I sparred with him recently, like last year. We were just telling around, we were just having fun. It was like, for me, it was just like being there. I enjoyed it. I was like, yes, that's what I've been missing, was that fight. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna lie. The want to fight is always in there. It's something you have to control, but so finding a place where you can do it, it's kind of just like, it makes you think like, I feel 10 years younger already thinking about it.
Yeah. I'm saying, like, cause like I be thinking about that shit like a lot, like earlier today, yesterday, and I was like, well, I'm thinking about this too much. Like, I'm not even supposed to be around fights, you know? And I'm just, like, I'm in my head, I was like, man, someone just tried me, but I'm gonna go berserk or this and that, da-da-da. And then, and then I was like, one of the workouts, once I can start back working out, I was like, I'm gonna start doing shadow boxing again and all that shit, you know? And then nowadays, how everybody's trying to do martial arts. Shit, I was like, shit, I was already on that, you know what I'm saying?
Spoils.
Get
back into it, I want to, you know?
And that's why I started telling my daughter about me, hey, I promise her, I told her, you know what, I'm interested in getting into the martial art you want to get into, you're also
I gotta put my kids in there too.
She wants to get into karate. I was like, that's cool, but you need to know judo, because you're going to know how to fight, but you don't have to use your hands physically to punch. You're gonna learn how to disarm, how to disable, how to hold. I want you to learn all
Takedowns and
that.
shit. A lot of takedowns.
Because then also I'm gonna have her. She's gonna learn. She's gonna get into wrestling. I told her, if you don't know it yet, yeah, she's gonna get into wrestling.
I'm saying let her learn, like, right. I'm saying just put her in a lot of different martial arts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
Fundamentals is learning more than just one little thing. You know what I'm saying? That's why I, love it too. That's why, like doing kickboxing is boxing and and kicking, like basically MMA and kickboxing is basically the same shit because it's other martial arts and just in kickboxing as well. It's like a certain stage of your life is what they have it. And I'm saying, like, Muay Thai, how to do this and that, and jiu-jitsu and all that shit. The only thing I didn't never really care about was wrestling. Wrestling is a good sport. Not gonna lie, it is. Definitely fighting by motherfuckers that do know how to wrestle.
My dad told me best. He said, because he's like, I use wrestling to keep in shape.
Yeah.
He's like, and he said that's one of the things that made him stay in shape. Because he played baseball. He played a little bit of football, but his main two sports were wrestling and baseball.
Yeah, wrestling, definitely out here, definitely with all the Africans too, because they do the wrestling thing too. And see how they be swole and all that, but I feel like it's also because of protein and all the shit that they intake and all that shit too.
A lot
and
of the
vitamins
African,
and shit.
A lot of the African kids and
eat bones.
If they a lot of them eat. Yeah, what'd you say?
I said eat bones. They eat bone marrow.
Possibly. I mean, possibly. Here's the thing: you can actually get if you find a way to cook the bone just right and actually get it to where you can get the nutrients from it.
Bruh, I see them like chicken or beef or whatever they eat, and then when they get to the bone, I just see them like just be eating it, just gnawing on it.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah, they eat it. That was like they're like it's edible. I was like I know, bro. I was like,
I mean,
the only time I ever did that was like with a steak bone or pork chop bone. The seeds and all that shit, and then the marrow in the middle. I told him I told him like I get it, but I'm not just going to start eating bones. Feels like it's all the protein and nutrients is all in that bit. Like why not? It's the purest. I'm like, I don't know.
Show them how the CIA
maybe.
does business.
Behind closed doors, maybe. It's not, like baby. And then I was like, if I'm, start working out again and trying to. But think about it, I'm not trying to be swole. Like I'm a big dude,
Yeah.
And the swollenness is not for me, And I know a lot of people, and I hang around a lot of people that be like, oh, bro, you gotta be, you 6'3", you 6'4", you tall, and this and that. Your shape should be like they be trying to say, be like Brock Lesnar and all that shit. No, that's too big.
Yeah.
That is too big. For me, that is too big.
Yeah, for you. The thing is, for you, if I told you to do anything, I'd say, get your leg strength up. Make sure you don't look like you have chicken legs. That's one thing.
Yeah.
Other than that, I would tell you, just do whatever you can to increase your natural strength. Allows you to work on your stomach, work on your core, all that to burn the fat, and get yourself down to where you're trying to be. Because me personally, hey, I'm working on, I've gotten extreme. I'm going back to the extreme right now. I really ain't. I cut out pop. I pretty much cut out candy without thinking about it.
You see, and then because of surgery and shit, bro.
Yeah.
They talking about cause I'm basically on a sugar diet. Pudding, Jello, anything soft and shit.
Yeah.
For these weeks and shit, and I'm just like, yeah. I'm like I was doing good and eating healthy and high protein and all that.
There's also frozen yogurt that's not without that has no
sugar.
No, but here's the thing: you can get the one that actually has the real food like lactate and all stuff, but it has a real fruit in it, not like strawberries or anything. Then you have to worry about.
But I'm saying
There's still
I'm eating low fat yogurt though, but still I'm
you
saying, but
don't
like,
you gotta be careful with low fat. No, you don't eat low fat yogurt. You do not want to eat low fat yogurt.
but I'm just
You
saying
don't eat
that
low fat.
the puddings and all that shit and ice
Mm.
cream, you know, all that shit that's supposed to go down, the salt that can actually not
Yeah.
gonna hurt the you know, like the scabs in my throat and all that shit. It's all like sugar, you know, shit, like high in sugar and syrup and shit. And I was telling them, you know, the nurse and shit. I was like,
Hostile spy plane
I'm, you know,
established
eating
overhead.
healthy and moving and, you know, working out and this and that. So now you're saying
Huh?
I can't do none of that, and I gotta
Mm.
eat like high sugary shit. Like, yeah, ain't that the best? No, it's not. You're young.
Enemy care package above.
So what? I want to look good too.
Hostile counter
Yeah, and
spy
that's the
plane
thing. It's like
established
this.
above.
Hey, you tell them straightforward. I'm not gonna be young forever. I may be young in mind, young at heart, and some point in my body will reflect that to an extent. But at a certain point, I'm not gonna be able to
Multiple
do
enemy
everything
counter spy
I used
planes
to do.
overhead.
Shoot, I know. Hey, I feel it now because of. I tell everybody, shoot, I still feel like I do when I was at 19 and 16. The only difference is all my injuries have started to catch up.
Terminating overflow.
You saw your injuries start catching up and shit.
Yeah, all my injuries are starting to catch up on my body. Just the past things I did, things you
Right.
could like
Yeah.
stuff I
True.
could
I
control.
feel
I've had
that
control
too.
over,
Mhm.
and stuff I didn't have control over are starting to hit me now. And it's just like, okay, I gotta be smarter with everything I do. I gotta be a little bit wiser. Okay, don't do this, don't do that.
Bruh, I'm doing all this work on my team, right? And I'm thinking we winning
Mm.
some shit, and I got teammates that we've been in the match for a while. For a
Mm.
while, we got like 5 minutes left, right? And I got like 3 or 4 teammates with 0 kills. Like, what the fuck are they doing? But yeah, like I feel you because that shit's like, you know, that shit catching up to me too with, you know, like past injuries and shit like that, and then there's a lot of injuries that I never went to the doctor for, so I was like
Yeah.
self,
Hostile
you
spy
know,
plane established
medicate
overhead.
or trying to self heal and deal with the shit myself, or what, you know, you people like tell you what to do, like in the hood, like, oh, get some, you know, this and onions and such, where you only, you know, you don't got the money for it, or, you know, because your pops ain't
Yeah.
going to take you, or whatever, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
And then now, you know, later on, I'm dealing with this shit, and, you know, it don't feel good, but, you know, you be like, oh, this and that, and
Yeah.
I'm feeling this, you know, because of that, I'm feeling this.
Hmm.
It sucks, but you know, you gotta try to push through
Sit
it.
rep.
And
Enemy attack helo above.
the pain, you know, endure the pain and shit.
Hmm.
Cause that's all I can do, or what we can do. But at least do put in something, you know, rehab and stuff like that. Cause I know a lot of people that wouldn't even do that. You know, that be just trying to fight it and be like, nah, I can do it. And a lot of things too, I deal with a lot of people that will talk shit about people with depression and shit and be like, oh, that's all fake. That's you know, I'm like, no, that shit is real. Like, if you never been through this shit or been through what people like us has been through,
No, I can hear you.
okay, and you don't know. You know what I'm saying? Just like when people have an addiction, you don't know what will go through their mind or how they feel. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's something, let's say it's something that with addiction, it's something that you really like and you didn't want to give up.
Established overhead.
Imagine that, but like times 100 or some shit like that. You feel me? Like you'll do anything to keep it or whatever. But like with the depression and shit, I'm like, a lot of times you don't feel like doing nothing, or you don't have the energy to do nothing. You don't have the strength to do anything, or the motivation. It's like shit just don't matter no more. Like you probably about to get robbed, and sometime they're gonna
Enemy
kill you. You be
counter
like,
spy
just do
plane
it, man.
inbound.
You know?
Yeah, and sometimes, man, sometimes you like you got. That's why I look at people. That's why I look at like community. Our community crazy kind of sometimes. Like, man,
Spy
we
plane
just.
standing by.
I know we've been a minute now, a lot more,
Air patrol
and
standing
people are
by.
saying like, "Hey, man, I got mental, I got
Spy plane
anxiety, I got
established
depression."
overhead.
I'm like, that's
Transmitting
good.
to
The
location.
first step, it's just like anything, the first step to getting better is admitting you have a problem. You got something going on. That's bad.
Just
And that's and until you do,
Spy
then
plane MTL,
what are you gonna
50%.
do? What are you gonna do to help you be better? Oh, I'm gonna self-medicate. I'm gonna smoke weed. Like, I mean, that helps somewhat. And actually, I would almost tell you if you
Bingo
did
fuel.
do
Spy
that,
plane
I would
RTB.
say think deeply while you did it, rather
Hostile
than
attack
just
helicopter
watch
inbound.
TV. I would tell you think introspectively on your life and actually think about, okay, what things I know things I've done now. What can I do to help myself be better and feel
Your
better? But not
proximity
necessarily
mine has
about
been destroyed.
what I've done, but about who I am as a person. Am I still that guy back 10 years ago, still out there busting his gun, doing all this other dumb shit, or this guy out there doing all selling or faking like I was selling,
You
doing
know,
that?
it's different stages of depression, right?
No, I know there's different stages of depression, but no, I'm just saying like some people sometimes it's just talking about, just think about like, okay, about themselves, like, hey, what am I doing? What am I doing? A lot of times people don't have, majority of people nowadays don't have purpose,
Right.
and a lot of our depression is the fact that we don't feel like we have a use, we don't
I'm
feel like we're capable
That's
of
like
doing
mild
anything.
depression. I'm talking about like heavy depression,
Now,
like
heavy depression is just feeling
This
like
isn't
you're
how we
like you're
drilled it.
getting
Pull it
shit,
back.
that you're something,
like shit.
that,
Nothing's, like
yeah,
definitely like what
yeah.
have they been through in life and shit. And damn, that nigga got something.
Just
Shit
like
went in slow
certain
motion too.
nice. But is it like the severe depression? Now, a lot of
Hostile care package
that deals with
inbound.
the fact of trauma, seeing friends
Yeah,
die, knowing your friends. Well,
and
in your
going through
case,
Enemy care
shit.
seeing
Yeah,
package above.
and going through a whole bunch of going through the BS that some of the BS that you went through, and
Approaching
then
PONR.
also
Complete the mission.
just like the fact that you have friends who passed that just
hmm
because by chance you didn't go to the same place,
true.
or you went to the same place but at a different time, or
Right,
you were
or
there nearby and then you
that,
saw them.
motherfuckers dying in front of you and all that,
Yeah,
and people, some people blame you for shit that, then you
yeah.
be like, damn, maybe it is true, maybe and
Mhm.
then dealing with like BS that
Pull
you
the
had
damn
no
plug.
control over
Deconflict and move to
at all.
exfil.
TACOM. Park requesting
You know what
immediate
I'm
dust
saying?
off.
And then you be like, why this, why that? But like I said, a lot of people some people just don't get it until they start going through it, right? Because I met a lot of people that was like, that ain't nothing, bro. You got your head or woo, such and such. I'm like, bro, you don't know my life. You don't know the shit I've been through. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I should have been dead, or da da da, or almost died this many times because of this X, Y, and Z, and we've been put through this and shit, and but then this what they say, well, God will not make nothing you can't handle type shit. I'm like, damn, I must be a strong motherfucker, but I feel like tapping out sometimes or whatever. But until they go through something or they feel somewhat of a depression, then they
Yeah.
want to come to you and be like, bro, this right here, I feel this, and da da da. And I was
Yeah.
like, bro, that just a little bit, bro. And I'll be telling you this and now because you feel somewhat like this. Now you
Yeah.
understand, or like, come on, get out of here with that.
Well, the thing
But
is, dude, you can't shove them off, even
right,
though
I don't. But
again,
at the same
yeah,
time, I was like, but when I came to you because of X, Y, and Z, shit that was
you
like
were
a
saying,
thousand
oh, you
times.
a pussy, you a bitch,
Exactly.
you know,
Oh, you
so
on your
and
feelings.
yeah, yeah, you
And
acting
then
like a
I'll be like,
woman. It's
bruh,
like,
I'm thinking about ending it right now, bruh. You talking about, oh, well, you know what the Bible say, you off yourself, this and that.
I'm like this. If you care what the Bible said back when you were out there fucking all them hoes and you
Right.
ain't married,
I'm
shut
like,
the fuck up.
right. You know what I'm saying? You be like, I don't care what the Bible say right now, bruh. I'm telling you how I'm feeling, what's in my mind, how I'm feeling, how, you know what I'm saying? That you
hmm
kind of proving me right now that
Yeah.
Y'all don't give a fuck, you know. I'm coming to y'all to
Yep.
talk, you know what I'm saying? To ease my mind and shit like that, just like with Robin Williams and shit, right? And how they was like, dude, he was so happy, he da da da, woo woo woo, and I was like, well, a lot of us, cause I would tell people too, I was like, yeah, I like to joke, I like to, you know, this and that, but it's kind of like a facade, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I want to be around happy people, I want to, you know, because 9 or 10 out of 10, I'm in my own head, you know what I'm saying, with all
Germany is watching, BNT.
reliving
Make
some
us
shit,
proud.
you know.
Yeah. You want a small tip to help you get out of outside living your head?
Exactly. You said what, a
No, I
small
said, do you
tip?
want a small tip? You want a small tip?
We are taking control.
What's a tip?
Well, outside first, get the dick out your ass. That's the first thing. And second,
Bruh, no,
second,
bruh, yes, hetero, bruh.
yes, homo. First, that's it. I was like, okay, second, first, whatever. First,
Too soon,
talk
bruh,
to.
too soon.
You know, I realized that now after I said that, I apologize. I
Yeah.
feel bad now.
Uh,
Alright. I'm walking past this. I'm just going. No, yeah, we go fast forward.
uh,
Okay, this time I'm gonna say yes hetero. I'm gonna say yes hetero for
shoot,
you on
and my
this one.
throat hurts, no homo.
Oh god.
Shit.
Okay.
Which
We're
Tyler the
just gonna
Creator
walk.
when you need him?
We just walk it. You know, serious. But nah. So like, I was just gonna say, start talking to yourself out loud. Literally, all the like, a lot of people say that whole motivation, all that and all that stuff. Those books I read and all that. They talk about saying like a lot of that is just motivation and rah bullshit. It's not real. No, it's real. Have you tried thinking of something at the same time, saying what does your mind do when you're thinking at the same time you're speaking?
You said talk out loud.
Talk out loud at the
I
same
do.
time trying to think of something.
I do. I talk to
What?
myself.
What?
Like I talk out loud. I talk to
Yeah.
Lord. I talk to myself. People be like, you
But that's
weird.
the.
I was like, sometimes you.
But
And I was like, nah, I'm not
you
weird. I just
have
need
to.
I need to just talk to a real motherfucker. You feel me?
And that's the thing. Yeah, and that's the thing right there. The fact that you're talking out loud to yourself is one way to keep yourself sane and actually help yourself get stronger, because your mind is always listening. People think like, oh, see, people don't understand the fact that the mind is so strong. But why does the mind go blank when you're literally talking? It will repeat. You can literally hear yourself repeating in your head your words, but you can't think of anything else really when you're talking, unless you stop and pause. As soon as you pause, your mind's open. But when you go back to talking, your mind's listening. It's like, okay, what are you talking about? What are you telling? Are you trying to tell me something? Are you telling someone else something?
Right.
Everything you're telling, your mind is hearing. It's like, is that me? And at a certain point, that's a sign right there. That's like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna start telling myself, hey, I know I'm not perfect, but you know what? I'm progressing.
I've been saying I'm not perfect and shit, but I'm just not, get better. You know what I'm saying? I'm a work in progress.
Are you progressing? You're a work in progress? Your growth game is strong. You're getting better every day. You're improving your attitude and you're improving in your perspective. And because of that, people are drawn. Shut up, you are. The thing is, you just gotta start saying it yourself. I'm not saying go all Pollyanna and say everything's all good. Because nothing is all good and all bad at every one time. Now, for some people, shit is just shitty at times.
Yeah.
And then other people think bring shit upon them. But then you got a lot of people who have great things happening, and their life is still shit. So what does that tell you? Look at some of your people. Some of the people you know. They have everything seemingly handed out to them. They got all this going well for them, yet they are unhappy, unwilling to have mercy on the slap on people, except for who they decide to have mercy on. Like they're so much better.
Right.
And then also they just like, and then they wonder why you don't want to do it. Why you don't try to have them around you. Why you do things you do the way you do. Because
it's like they want to be validated.
They want you to validate them. Here's the thing. Haven't you noticed that? That's a big thing with a lot of people nowadays. Everybody wants to be famous on YouTube. They want that validation from a third party. That's someone that like outside of themselves. I'll be honest with you. I wanted to get famous on YouTube, but I didn't want my face out there because I'm like, one, I'm a private person. Two, I'd rather be known for what I think about, not just in what how I look like in my deeds. My deeds are gonna show that I'm a better person than what you hear at times me say, or seemingly some people say I have done. Because people can tell you I did some fuck shit. They can tell you I did some shit. Can you prove I did it? It's like, hey, if you can't prove I did it, who's to say I did it? Only
Knowing
God,
you,
I know.
you probably have.
And that's true too. I know there's a chance I probably did. I will honestly say it though. I will say that I probably did say this or did this. I don't remember it because a lot of stuff has happened.
Right.
And just like I don't want to remember. It's like, shoot, I tell people I have no memory of high school except for certain things. It's like I have memories of high school. I remember junior year, a lot of junior year. I remember some of sophomore year. I remember a lot of my freshman year. I remember a lot of my senior year. But there are blank spots in each of them. Like, for days on end, there's blank spots where it feels like it was just a blur as a whole. Like I'm living, like I lived a fake life and all that, or I lived part of my life.
Right.
And some part of me was freaked out for a long time at that. I was thinking like, do I have a bad memory? And then it's like, no, it's that a lot of things you did, you don't want to remember because it's like, dude, a lot of that was this. Right. You look back at it morally, you're just like, that was against everything I stood for, and things I said I believed in. So yeah, of course you blocked it out. You don't want to remember that because you don't want to be. I know who I am now. I'm more susceptible to negative emotions than I ever really understood now. And it's like, alright, so how do I combat that? I talk to myself out in the open. I listen to things that actually help me build myself up. I read now. Honestly, shoot, man, I'm reading 2 books right now. I read books. I've read one, I almost finished it before. The other one, I got to halfway in about 3 days. I got halfway through. I'm already, just because I'm enjoying it that much. I got to reread it because I know I didn't get everything.
Right.
But it's just that I'm like, as soon as we get off this talk, that's what I'm gonna end up doing. But the thing is, it's just like, man, there's ways to combat every emotion you feel. And then, I'm not gonna say you're always gonna be on the road to, on the way, like you're gonna just automatically be, bam, you're gonna be up feeling great about yourself. No, it's gonna be a fight, yet you're gonna be fighting for the rest of your life to always keep your attitude at high. And you are not going to always be winning with like just acing it with flying colors. You're gonna have days where you're just, I don't know. Then I have to get up.
Yeah.
If I don't get up, I'm going to literally go insane.
Right.
And then there's gonna be other times where you just really have to just, you know what? I gotta stay out of this. You literally cannot do, if you go into this area, if you don't deal with what you're dealing with, there's gonna be days where if you don't deal with what you're doing, it's gonna affect you for the rest of your, like, not for the rest of your life, it's gonna affect you in everything else you do for, I don't know, a certain period of time.
Right, yeah.
And it's like, it's just knowing what battles you have to fight right now, and then knowing what battles you can fight during another fight. And maybe I'm communicating this poorly, I apologize if I am, but I'm still trying to figure out to myself. But so speaking to you, I'm speaking to myself and talking to myself, learning something, trying to figure out if I got the idea straight, because I've had this talk to me a lot, and I'm thinking, and I'm like, yeah, that actually makes sense now, what they were telling me years ago.
Yeah.
Your orders were clear. Don't let them get
I was going to my dad earlier, like sometime, what was it, last week, we were going to movies and all that. I told him, I'm like, Dad, you talked to me years, that stuff sticks, it stuck to me, now it comes back to me when I'm by myself. When I'm having to be, shoot, I don't mind silence. I can drive in silence. I just choose to have
NTC is running dry.
silence. And honestly, I want the silence more than I've ever ever now. But I'm like, you know, I was just listening to a lady talk today. She's like, embrace the silence. She's like, right when it's silent, that's when you should be meditating, actively meditating, not just passively.
Multiple hostile sentry turrets working
Actively
your AO.
thinking and actively learning, actively not just say in prayer, but also say talking to the Lord, asking the Lord for like guidance and wisdom,
all operators to
asking
exfil.
Him for the
Mission is a
increase
boner.
on
Abort.
this. Like Lord,
Abort.
I'm seeking this. Lord, help me. You know, do this. What would you ask me to do, Lord? Guide me to it. Guide me to my purpose. If this is what I'm supposed to be doing, Lord, don't have to show me this. Just guide me to it. You don't have to show me. In other words, like, don't send me a sign. Because a lot of too many people ask for signs.
A lot of people
why are you
ask for
asking?
signs.
Yeah. And it's like, why are you asking for a sign? There's not really a sign. Sometimes it's just, you know, this is the right thing. And it's about, my dad always said this, it's not about a feeling, it's about knowing. Because when you know that you know, who can take that from you?
True.
And that's all, and that's like, that translates to the relationship with God, with Jesus Christ, that's your relationship with your future spouse. Yeah, that translates to your future spouse, your kids, your everything. It literally is all about not a feeling, knowing. It's beyond. It's still somewhat. It's something that still I'm working on. I'm learning, and I say it's even beyond. It's a spiritual thing that's beyond true human understanding, except to the extent that we can get it. Because if you go existential and into the whole celestial area, spiritual, whatever you want to call it, you're gonna go into something that the human mind cannot fully understand. It's just like, think of the concept of eternity. How do you truly, like, what do you think of when you say immortal? Thinking of immortal and eternity, and just never dying. Like, what is eternity to you? Like, from the beginning all the way to the end.
Never aging, seeing the world and seeing everything going through its stages over and over again.
But imagine could you imagine truly being able to have seen and living in the past, the present, and the future at the same time?
Yeah.
Actively being able to be in all three, like actually actively, like imagine yourself living at the concept of actual eternity, where you're able to see all three different things, exist in all three different things, do whatever you're supposed to be doing at that one point, plus handle something like this concept, this idea, this concept.
And they have a movie. They had a movie that came out. Was it last year or early this year?
What?
The guy is the guy from Maze, right? Maze Runner. He got this ability to be in the present, future, and past all at the same time. And you can like do things to change things to get here and there and that, jump back and forth and all that. And he thought that because he took this drug just helped him
team deathmatch.
to do it often or more, or unlock it better or some shit. But he always had this ability that his mom knew that he had or whatever and shit.
We're taking control.
But yeah, I always had like, when I be saying like, yo, I'm immortal, I'm eternal, I'm eternal youth, I'm immortal, da da da. I think about that, like, can I see what I love die? And I'm like, it was not the first time or anything. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't be the first time, or seeing people, loved ones, leaving this world and shit like that. And I was like, I lost so much. You know what I'm saying? My heart's not cold or anything or black, but I felt like I lost so much, been through a lot, that I can handle all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with being able to compartmentalize. You have to compartmentalize to deal with the stress of the day. People are gonna go. Sometimes they're gonna go peacefully. Other times they're gonna go in pretty bad ways.
Exactly. And then got these people talking about, no, I don't want to see my loved ones. You're gonna see your loved ones. Definitely the older ones that leave you.
Shoot.
You know what I'm saying? So
Every day, man. Shoot, every day I'm at my house. You don't think I'm thinking about, is this my time, my last day with my dad?
right.
That I come home is that I'm gonna come home and he's passed or something like that, and I'm gonna find him like that. People think he's asleep, and I'm just like, nah, that's. You know, I mean, I think about that, but I'm I got to the point where it's like, hey, I've accepted it, and I'd rather him be in less pain, not in pain at all, than be dealing with what he's dealing with physically on this earth.
Right.
And it's just like, hey, it's like, I want him to be around 20 more years, but I want him to be around when in his right mind.
Right, yeah,
I'd rather him be, he is, because he's 36 years older than me, and Monday's his birthday.
Still
Hilarious. Hilarious. Nah, so he's gonna be 65? Yeah, 65. So he's 64 right now, but yeah, he's technically 65. And it's like, man, just...
Bro, these people got turbo buttons on their controllers and shit like that. Well, I ain't playing
I'm
with a lot of PC players, so...
Yeah, PC players, man, you gotta think about this. They pressing on the buttons hardcore. They got their stuff set up to the highest setting, and they turn quick.
Yeah.
So you gotta expect that with them.
Cause I see them running and stuff, and then I'm like, how the hell my fingers already on the trigger. I'm like pushing. I'm saying my shit on console, so yeah, it's a little slower, but they should be. I'm like, before the guns even get up, before the guns even point at me, they're already shooting.
Hostile care package inbound.
But yeah, like I told them, I was like, yeah, so the hell with that thing of losing people, as long as they go a natural way, you know what I'm saying? You be like, okay, they died because of natural cause or because someone took them out or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, losing them, seeing them, you know,
enemy RCXD detected.
Any more than other deaths already affected me, you know? But like, yeah, it was another loved one. See, yeah, I don't get how they shoot me when they guns still pointing down.
Your proximity mine is destroyed by hostile action.
So that's why I say, yeah, I'll take that burden and be cursed with that.
Yeah.
I'm saying, because that'd be perfect. And then plus, I was like, I want to see shit. I want to, kill her.
Destroyed.
Ran up on me though. But like, I was like, I would like to go and see the world, have time to see and enjoy the world and this and that, and new things. And then I also was like, dang, you know how many girlfriends I have though? Yeah, I might be like, say, be 3,000 years old though. You know what I'm saying? But looking like I'm hella young and shit. You feel me? I think that'd be the best. I lie about my age. Like how I look like. 12. Well, I'm 20. Or I'm 21.
Oh,
enemy chopper gunner established above.
I'm telling you that now, man. If you choose and start making things that was just like, hey, you get further into your music, you start pushing hard into that, and I know.
Don't do it for me.
I know it's gonna suck for a while. There's blocking's going on right now.
Yeah.
Just making it hard for people to break in, and it's intentional. They're literally gatekeeping right now so hardcore to make sure that no one new gets in unless they do certain things. Like we were talking about with the whole thing with the baby. The baby got in off his talent and off his growing his fan base.
Hostile care package inbound.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of people who are doing that on YouTube and SoundCloud and other things, but it's getting hard to make it happen because now they're starting to break it down. They're making it harder for people to get in there. And what else? Oh yeah, they're not letting they're making it hard just to even make money nowadays because no one wants to work. They're like, that's another thing that's gonna make it hard for you just to do anything. You got the fact that they have all this stuff is like, it's just weird, man. How they're making it harder for people to make more money, become wealthy, and get get out of being
They have us beat.
poor.
Right,
Sentry turret
yeah,
detected in your area.
I've been telling people, I was like, bro, like I said, yes, it's not gonna be easy. I gotta grind at it. People fuck with it. But I said, once I get on, there's gonna be way more people that's gonna hate me. That's gonna hate me, bro.
Yep, that will happen.
I'm gonna go
you know what?
hard,
God bless
bro.
them. God bless them. But you know what? You also make sure, man. Just keep out of. I'm not honestly. Just leave this fucking place. Wherever you. That's why I asked my dad something about that. Cause I was asking about the whole thing. I asked him about past. Like, man, why is it that like Jesus said about the whole prophet is not accepted in their home at their home. God forgive me for saying it wrong. I forget how to say it, but they're not accepted in their home. They're not really looked at seriously. Yeah. And then you look at people who get famous and they stay in their home city, hometown, and I mean they're actively famous and all. They're actually, you don't see that really in the black community, do you?
No. Just like what T-Pain said, he said it's us black people that would do that. It's like no one else, no other race. You know what I'm saying? You go out, like it's us black people compete with each other. Like they said like it'd be hard. You know what I'm saying? Like to like you can make music, and right now it's saying you're not a big name, and it's like but you trying to like where you live at, it's trying to like have your music be like here, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to have my shit grown, right? What people say, oh, in the Midwest, this and that, y'all people are trash. Why y'all always trying to do music? Stop it, da da da, woo woo. Support
the Midwest has a sound. Midwest has a sound of its own.
But I'm saying, but you can play these people. They got the same fucking sound, the same bars, the same thing, the same drip. All that shit, but then you can't support someone that's in your own town.
Boom.
Because because they haven't made it yet, because they ain't rich, because they don't got the money or the status that these people do. It'd be the own people. It'd be the people that you know that hate you or be hating on you. Like Pootieville. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people was not liking him until I can't even say the name right, but anyway, the other neighbor cities start fucking with them. You know what I'm saying? DJ Khaled start fucking with them. Oh, his man getting around. Oh, he's on TV. Oh, he's
Hardcore
making money.
Team Deathmatch.
Oh, so yeah, we fucking with him now. Like, nah, he's from this city. Y'all wasn't fucking with him. You know what I'm saying? But now, we got.
Yeah.
Like, y'all didn't help him get there. You feel me? The other cities did.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? With me trying to be in the music too now, I'm thinking that too. I was like, you know what? I just won't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I don't really like this city. You know what I'm saying? So once I do get big and shit, I don't want them to be like, hey, can you do something for the city? Can you do that for the city? Can you open something up for the city? I kind of don't want to, but at the same time, I want the people here to have something expiring and something going for themselves. You feel me?
Yeah. The thing is, man, if you can, I'd ask you this: if you like, let's say, when you make it, okay, are you not gonna try to support to help some people from where you came from become better?
That's what I'm saying.
Or,
like,
you're naturally gonna want to, so that means a lot of times going back to places where it's like, hey, it's fine. It might not be safe. And I know the whole thing.
I might support Florida more than I support up here, bro.
Hey, that's your choice. That's your question. I can tell that. Where you go?
Not like they need it or anything, but like
Yeah.
up here they need it. They need
I'm like
it
this,
bad.
man. Like, up here we need it bad, but up here we need to change in that mindset and culture. Just like Florida needs to change the mindset and culture. It's always about, it goes back to the people, and honestly, it goes back to the women first. Honestly, the main thing, your mom, and it goes like, cause they don't talk about this, and I'm mad that they really don't stress this more. Man, there's so many black fathers in the lives of their kids. I'm not saying all of them are in the lives of their kids and they do it right or do it perfectly or anything like that.
Right.
It's more that they're in lives in general, and they're actually the ones who are making an attempt to help the kids be better, help the kids grow up right as a human being. All you hear more about is like black fathers. There's no fathers in the home. Well, that's a lie. The thing is, a lot of what those statistics rely on the fact that the fathers are in the home, but they're not married to the woman.
Right.
The fathers are taking care or helping with the child, but the woman and them are together, and how the laws work and how the things that they put into our what is that? Our government to incentivize broken households, essentially, is literally done to kill black wealth first and foremost. Stop the unification, because if you have black men and black women standing together, who could break that?
The man.
The man, like you talking about the
government.
government man?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, not without fighting, not without a fight. They could not.
Put them in jail.
Yeah, and
Frame
that's what
for
they
some
did.
shit.
They would put us in jail. It would frame us for things. I'm like, you want to talk to me about like just like saying, oh, this country's racist? No, I think the country's not is less racist. The country's more classist. And the fact is, when they have to use race to stop us from worrying about class, because as soon as we start looking at class, the black man and black woman are gonna realize like, okay, so my main problem is not him, and he's gonna say my main problem is not her, which he already knows, but trying to break that into her head first that black men are not the problem in the black community. It's everyone's problem that we're all being each other's problem. And then they realize like, wait, that poor white person, that middle class white guy, and that just a little bit above middle class, the other like a little bit above middle class guy, or upper middle class guy is also like me. This upper class white woman is like me and is having the same troubles I'm dealing with. But that jackass who's a rich guy, who's rich and is an elitist, is actively has shown me, talks down to me because I'm poorer than him. Tells me essentially I need their help because they know better because they're rich. And because they have this money that they didn't necessarily work for, that they may have inherited from someone else. They're telling me like, oh, I know what's best for you. No, you don't. Because if you truly knew what's best for me, you'd have left me the fuck alone. You'd have left the community alone. You'd have left them grow. The black community, wealth really rivals. At one point was over $1 billion. Now it's probably more. But now it's also been pretty much destroyed because of this COVID bullshit.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for saying it. Essentially, the COVID bullshit, because of the stupid shit that happened with all this, like, using George Floyd as a way to allow BLM to destroy black communities, destroy black businesses, which we saw up in Minnesota and also in St. Louis and around Tennessee. There's a Cuban restaurant store who came from Cuba. And because he didn't want to support Black Matter, they destroyed one of his bases or whatever the thing was. That this guy who owned a restaurant down in like Tennessee somewhere. Tennessee or Kentucky. I think it's Kentucky maybe. And he's like, I'm not I'm not giving these guys protection. This is their asking for protection. That's basically what they're asking. Saying, hey, you do this, will you help us, if you support us, give us this money so we can get food, or we can do this, we'll keep your business protected. It's like, you're literally doing a protection racket.
Good job, team. All mission objectives met.
You see, I took the pistol out, right? You start winning.
So like, and it's just, I'm sorry for going on tangent, but it's just like all this connects to each other in some form, man. It's just like, and I'm not, it leaves me. That's why I was like, fuck BLM for the longest time. And I'm not talking about Black Lives Matter, the actual idea. Black Lives Matter idea, I support it wholeheartedly. I'm pro-black till the day I die. But the fact is, I'm not pro letting these rich white liberals and upper class white liberals who don't really know me, don't want to know me, but say that they know what's better for me, or that but they tell me, no, here's what they tell me. They say, hey, your voice matters, your voice matters. But you can't handle this kind of idea, this job or anything. You can't be we want you to be CEOs, but we don't want you to be CEOs because that means we have to give up our CEO position, and we need to be there because we know how to do this stuff and all this. No, nigga. Jump out that seat, give it to me.
Yeah, when they be talking about your voice matters, just like when they talking about
go on.
Just like I'm talking about like our votes and shit with being a felon and this and that, and you be like, since when? Or they're like, or in this state it is, or now all 50 states it is now, or these mean states, and the UN it does now, or some shit like that. I'm like, they can be lying out their ass, you know what I'm saying? Or I don't know, they just be lying. Just trying to, want us to hear what we want to hear, type shit.
Yep, and that's the main thing. But you got a lot of people who literally, they don't want to have to think. They don't want to have to do for self. And when you break that out of people because you let the government essentially tell them like, hey, we don't want you doing for yourself anymore. Because we want to be your God, and we don't want you actually praying to your God or focusing on. That's why they got rid of churches. And then you, if you look at this, check it out. This, okay, think about this. Where did all the revolution? Like, if you go to like the ideas about where all these ideas ever come from, like people get together, talk about things. Where do they mostly do it at?
Church, right?
Church, bars. Coffee shops.
Yeah.
Why those three places? Because those are three places where people come and they're literally all similar. They know they're all equal in some form. They got things to talk about. They got things that they
like the hangout spot, really.
It's that hangout spot, and maybe the barbershop. That's the other thing. The black, what does it say about the black barbershop? Like it's like our.
But yeah. Back then, the barbershop's where to go and kick in and talk.
You could talk about whatever, and it would help. It was almost like it was literally therapy. A lot of times. That's why, like, you look at the movie barbershop. That's thing they talk about. It's a black man's practically it's a safe haven where he can go. It's a second home away from home, where he can go and just be heard. And it's just that, man, you gotta think about something like that. Why do they close off places like that? Because when people get together and talk, things change. Certain things aren't allowed to happen. And you get things like a revolution, like the American Revolution, because you got that happened over a span of years, man. Think about that, took like 20+ years for it to actually kick off. Think about now, if we still had coffee shops, people still were doing like what they were doing with like bars doing speakeasies, but with coffee or anything underground because the government said we can't get together because of this for this disease, just for safety. Yet you're allowing these people who are not being safe and essentially fake partying, actually partying out here during the height of the COVID and all this other stuff. You're letting them all do that, but you don't want me going to a small environment where I might just have a few of my friends, and then a few of my friends could maybe turn into more of my friends or more of other people who might agree or might maybe disagree, but we still agree about certain things, and that's just like we start talking about this. They agree like this. When you share those ideas, show those different perspectives, you open people up to different things. But when you lock them in, separate them, and make them have to be by themselves, we aren't meant to be by ourselves like this. I know some people can be hermits and not be around other people, God bless them, but majority of humanity is not meant to be left alone by themselves, locked away, talking to a screen the majority of their damn day.
You said talking to what?
Yeah. Their laptop or their actual or laptop computer or whatever, tablet. We're not supposed to be.
Well, of course, because, you know, our ancestors didn't have it. That's not what we, you know. It's just that now we made it, and now we on that bed 24/7. Most of us is on there 24/7. Like, kids be crying for it when they not on it.
Yeah, and that's why I'm like, I don't think that I like, you're not going to be so loud. Like me, kid. I don't want her. I don't want you to be just because it's the one that calms you down or whatever. It's like all these kids are being like, man, why doesn't Mark Zuckerberg? Why wouldn't Mark Zuckerberg allow his own kids to have Facebook or Twitter or anything?
I don't follow him, so I didn't know that.
Yeah, so no, just it's a kind of a well-known secret that all these rich tech entrepreneurs they don't let their kids have social media.
Cause social media can ruin you, bro.
Yeah, but they know this, but they're letting everyone else do it and say all the crazy effed up things that they say and all that other stuff. Yet they won't allow their own children. That means you knew something was wrong with this a long time ago. But now you're just cutting out on the poor folk because they're not you.
That, and also because too, like, if they do some shit, eyes gonna be on them regardless, right? And then they be like, oh, but you're the kid of this person, you're supposed to be doing this and that. You know how like rich kids, how they get heavily in drugs, alcohol, and think that rules don't apply to them and shit. So if they had a social media and shit like that, you gonna see all the unruly shit that they be doing. And of course they're gonna be judged, and then at the same damn time, it's gonna fuck with wherever things that he had got on. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna mess with his status and shit like that. They're like, you let your kids do this, you let your kid do that, you let da da da. You know what I'm saying? It's like what was it the woman that made Harry Potter, right? Or did she make Harry Potter or what's that vampire movie?
What, Blood Rain?
What? The vampire movie. Teen movie, bro. The vampire movie.
Oh, you talking about
Twilight.
Yeah.
I think it's her,
I
right?
really think. Okay, you talking about?
She talking about she don't like gay people, right?
Wait, who said this?
The creator of Twilight. With the books
Really?
and all
She
that.
said she don't like. Oh yeah, I think I remember hearing about that. This was years since I heard about that.
I didn't know that. I found out about that about this early, like a few months ago, because the guy that made Friday to Freddy.
Mm-hmm.
He
Scott
don't.
Cawthon?
Yeah, he don't like gay people either.
No. That's not what it is. That's not what it was. What came out was that he supported Trump. He supported things that were where some people he supported have supported anti-gay causes.
Yeah.
Like, so they don't support like gay marriage or adoption, something like that. Yeah. And it's like, okay, so he's not actively anti-gay.
No, because he says and he said something about like he don't have nothing against gay or something like that, but he just don't support, like he don't support or something like that, or some shit like that.
So long,
no, he came out and he was talking about he addressed the whole thing about him supporting Trump and supporting like Republicans. Even though he did actually support also Tulsi Gabbard, who was a Democrat, who he even said that was his first choice outside of, he
supported Trump and stuff, but
yeah,
it was something about like he don't really support gays that much or something like that. It was something.
No, someone was saying that about him. Someone was saying that about him. To not supporting gays because he supported Republican causes and also he supported like there are certain groups that he donated to.
See, I heard something different. Okay, it wasn't about the whole Trump thing or anything. It was something that he said himself or whatever. And then people were saying, and people was like, oh, well, that makes sense because you did voted for Trump or and this and that with the campaign. But it was something because it was something they had read on his social media or some shit or whatever, and it wasn't nothing negative. It was like it was his opinion. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So that's why I was like, okay, but I just get that.
Yeah.
People that if you don't agree with them, they're not gonna like you. You know what I'm saying?
That's all they. Yeah, that's the main problem nowadays about everything. It's just like you can't literally just say, yeah, I don't agree with you.
So people trying to cancel him and shit with that, but that's why his game is taking like. That's what people were trying to say. Probably one of the reasons why it's taking so long for his game to come out. But he was like, he's gonna step back. But he said
he said he's done. He said out. He's done.
He said he's done. But he said that his people or whatever is gonna continue the thing.
Yeah, he's already choosing a successor to run everything for him. And he's like, I got a new kid coming along. There are people threatening my wife, who's with child, trying to cause her stress to make her miscarriage, essentially, because that's the only thing you're really trying to do. That's literally the only thing you're trying to do if you're harassing a pregnant woman.
Yeah. Definitely wouldn't have had nothing to do with it or anything. Yeah, he was like, but he's still gonna be in the background and hovering over shit, watching.
Yeah, he's gonna be in the background now, but at a certain point, what he's going to do. He already said it. He's like, I'm done. He's like, I'm done because I'm not trying to mess up the community. I'm not trying to mess it up. I'm not trying to do anything. And he states it out. He's like, I want to see everything because there's literally a lot of gay creators and LGBT creators in the FNAF community who create a lot of different games.
The fate of the free world is in your hands.
You can tell it actually inspired Scott to do more.
Yeah.
And that's why a lot of his games got better as the time went on, because those fan games pushed him like, okay, I have to step my game up. But now it's literally because he now has to step back, as he doesn't want to hurt FNAF. He doesn't want to hurt everything that he's essentially helped build, and other people have used really as a basis to express themselves.
Yeah.
He's got no choice. It's like, you know what? He has a choice to stay on, but honestly, I think he made the wiser choice in a way. It's not one I like because it does essentially give some people it does give some of these people like a feeling like they won, got rid of Scott Kaufman, they finally got rid of somebody. But in reality, he just took himself out the equation so he could keep his baby literally alive and not damaged, because it's something that people just wanted to take out of context and turn on against him, and eventually they are is a bunch of fat fucking grow. They don't want to literally be adults and just live their own life and deal with the fact that life is going to suck at times and people are going to make decisions and do things that you don't agree with. I mean, obviously your parents don't agree with how you're living your life, you little bitch.
Right.
You aren't out there making waves and changing people's lives and helping them come to terms with who they are, and that, hey, you know what, I don't have a heaven or hell to put you in, but I do believe God loves you. I do believe you have inherent value as a human being. I don't believe you're not worthless. I believe that you have some worth out there and that you could eventually make someone's life better for having existed. But because you don't want to believe that, you believe that this idea that you have no value and these other people have, you have to give yourself value by being the hero to these people who obviously don't know, or they're stupid, they're ignorant, and all that stuff. You know better because you're educated, you went to college, where you literally listen to a guy or a woman teach you stuff that honestly you could have learned on your own time and actually did more and did better with, instead of sitting in the classroom for 3 hours a day doing nothing but memorize this, repeat it back to me differently, and make it sound like not my words, someone else, or make it sound just like whatever. Because none of these teachers very few teachers actually teach you anything now. They mostly just tell you, do this, and don't piss me off, because if you do, then I'm gonna have to make your life suck for a bit, because I'm gonna essentially train you to be my little bitch. Or sorry, your job's little bitch.
Like, shoot, like I said, middle school and high school, like mostly like doing tests and quizzes every single day, bro. Like,
yeah, that's just unreasonable.
Pre-test, pre-quiz. Like all that shit, and I'm like, damn, like why day I come to school? It's nothing but quiz and tests. Like, pre-test, pre-quiz, test quiz. No, I'm like, dang. I'm like, what are you teaching us? It's not really teaching us nothing. It's like shit that we already know, or you hoping for us to know. And then, you know, like growing up too, I was like, teacher, you supposed to like teach us this and that. And they was like, no, your parents supposed to. We supposed to just, cause I even tell them, like, ain't you supposed to teach our kids this and that? You know what I'm saying? No, y'all need to teach your kids this and that. We just like a rehearse, like a freshen up.
Nope.
I'm like, what's the point of taking them to school? You know what I'm saying?
The point of taking them to school is
daycare. I'm like,
and that's literally what it's become now, especially after the past. Like these past few years, around like even when my brothers were going there, like the 90s, I think the 90s and early 2000s was one of the last times you see school actually do what it was for, which is helping people think, or helping people learn to think for themselves and consider things from a different perspective. But now it's all about do this, do that, don't think outside this box. Listen to the news, listen to your boss. Don't trust people. Don't think about people who tell you something different, or tell you to think for yourself. No, you gotta think. You don't try to think for yourself. You just think what we want you to think. And it's like, no, I can't live like that. That's not me being human. That's me being a robot, which literally is a word for just slave. That's all literally
robot,
it is.
Yeah, it is.
It's another word for slave. I'm like, Yeah, no, I'm not gonna be there.
Learned that at an early age, at a real early age. Cause someone told me it was like, cause you know how I said I don't really like robots, right? Because of how movies and shit like that, and I was like, I don't trust them because technology can like really can like one day take and trying to wipe out mankind. And I had this Caucasian person was like, why why you feel that way? Because y'all basically the same. Y'all the same. Tell me what's the difference. I'm like, what? What do you mean? Yeah, your kind and robot. I'm like,
I slapped them in the face.
You know what I'm saying? This one I'm like, I'm young, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
I was young. And I was like, what do you mean? You know? Until someone that was educated was like, robots are slaves. Like, it's another name for slave. Because you control them, you tell them what to do, just like slaves. I'm like, oh.
Cruise missile inbound.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta think of this. Before there were even robots, they had a word that really means robot. It's really based on Latin. Get the actual root word for robot and all that. Get what the whole thing is, because you can actually look this up. But you look at that, it's like they had like noise, like there's a word in Italian like schiavi, okay? Noise schiavi.
Mission parameters are green across the board.
From right, it's like I'm essentially I'm saying like I'm
the whole time I got the best play. I knew I was, but that was too much devious shit in this one.
Yeah.
But going over.
Yeah. It's like if I'm right, no schiavi, essentially it's like I'm your slave, I am your servant, or in other words, I'm your slave, in other words.
Yeah.
It was literally, they was thinking that the slaves would go to someone who was a guest, and really tell them like, hey, I'm your slave. What do you wish for me to do? You don't literally don't have a word, you don't have words like that, excuse me, without them having a point to being there for a reason, and then have other words that we have in the English language that really comes from Latin and German and pieces of Asia and pieces of the Arab. Because you look at Spain is very, if their language, it's very Muslim, like Islam has had an effect on Spain in terms of how they like their architecture, but also in their language and also in certain things that they do and all that. It's pretty interesting when you go into that history. But back to the point is all that they literally this thing that they're doing right now is just to literally see what can they get away with. How much of us are willing to be compliant and be their robots? You see that right now online. You got the people telling you need to get this shot. You need a shot. No, I don't need to get this shot. What if I can't get the shot? What if I get the shot and it kills me, or if it causes something else to happen to me? Shoot, they've already admitted that in boys, it's more likely to give us heart problems.
The shot, right? I've been and I was telling my adopted dad that I got heart problems and shit like that, and me just went to the hospital and they had to, when they were doing the surgery, they had to manually pump my heart and put tube down my throat for me to breathe and shit. And he knows that, and he's seen the shit like that, but he's still talking about, you need to go get the shot, the vaccine, and this and that, such. Just get that over it. I'm like, no, G, because I know too many people that having issues. You know what I'm saying? I'm not getting that. Definitely heart problems that I already got. And I'm not trying to die. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to live as long as I can, I'm trying to make it, And he's like, oh, this and that, and, list of the white folks and such. I'm like, nah, it's a lot of black folks and Hispanic folks are telling me this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That one guy called Tim Pool, he talked about a friend of his who's not a big musician and all that, but dude was like, had a band, he was active, did a whole bunch of stuff. The guy got the shot. he had had COVID before,
Mm.
but because he didn't know that he had it, I think he did find out that he had, but he didn't know that because you had it, you shouldn't get the shot within like 6 months to a year or something like that. I forget exactly how long. Ends up he got the shot. He has an unyielding nerve damage to the point where now he's had to quit his band and given up his skate. He can't really do much. And it's just like, look at that. Like, this, I get it. Vaccines, there's times where literally they have to make a rash decision and give us a vaccine rush because like, we gotta do we take a chance that this is gonna pass, or is this gonna mess up some people? And you know what? In that instance, I understand why the CDC would do this. But when you got people who are really trying to take over your goodwill, the thing that you're doing because you're trying to help people, and doing it as a way to make others be compliant and do what they want them to do because they think that they should be allowed to do what they want, but they don't want the riff-raff is able to also do it. Tell me any rich person you know whose life was stopped by the pandemic. Because you know one person right now who has some money, and what did they do throughout the pandemic? They traveled.
Yup, and splurged.
And what else did they do? They traveled, splurged, did all one thing. Did the pandemic really matter for them? Or they acted like it did?
You said what?
I said, did the pandemic actually matter to them, or no? They acted like they did.
They act like they did.
And now they got the shot and act like they still worried about it. No, you're not. You just putting on air is hardcore sound. That's all you are, is a soundboard for other people who don't really care about people like me.
They don't.
Shoot, and it's just like, man, that's why the whole thing with Barack Obama and all about how he literally had his party with like 400 plus people, and people called him out over it. And there were probably some people who called him out that were just angry that they didn't get to go. But does it matter? He was still out there with 400 plus people saying, having a party, and tried to hide it, and acting like they weren't doing anything wrong because they're wealthy. He's the former president. He knows this stuff. He knows all those things. He's better than us. And as they said, sophisticated. Someone in the article said, sophisticated, vaccinated people. And they can do that. And then he tried to do the same thing, but ends up over 60 people got COVID from being at that birthday bash of his.
Damn, 60.
And yet they
over 60?
Yeah, over 60 people got it. And here's the crazy part. They still don't want to call it a super spreader. God forbid it was let's say it was just some person who wasn't a big name but said like, hey, I'm throwing a party and this is for my campaign to eventually to go into politics for me to try to run for mayor of this or doing this right here. And it was someone who didn't agree with what they believe, what they say they believe in.
Right.
They'd have raked them through the coals. They'd have tried to drag out, saying they'd have try to do everything. Said, oh, he's this kind of racist. He's this kind of dirt. He's this dirty of a person. It's like, no, he's just a normal person who saw that. Well, he did this. Why can't I?
Right.
Shoot, and now there's a couple politicians saying like, you know what? It's the time. This is the time. There's no better time than now to just be defined.
Hostile spy plane established overhead.
It's the right time is now. It's like, oh, you didn't wear a mask. Why should I? He wasn't being respectful of these restrictions, so why should I? Oh, he's such an inspiration. He's an elite. He's an he does this, supports this, and this. Oh. Well, no, I do too. So now I have to you call out that bullshit. We have to call out the bullshit, but we have to be willing to stand up and say, I'm not going to support
bullshit though.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's also getting people to say it. They have to call up the actual
Hostile
bullshit,
spy
not
plane
stuff that they
established
just
overhead.
say it is. There's a lot of things people just say, oh, that's bullshit, that's it. But no, what if it's actually they're telling you the truth? You just don't want to. You just don't want to. You don't want to look. You don't want to go against the crowd because you want to be with them.
Right.
Because just the same niggas are out there saying, man, I don't want to do this because man, that's following the crowd. Well, nigga, you follow the crowd. You out here, you out not gaming, it's a gaming, but you out here with the people who ain't doing shit. You out here with people who aren't trying to do something better.
Yup.
So what's the difference between who chooses not to think, and the person who for some reason doesn't know how to think? Honestly, it's better for the person who doesn't know how to think than the person who knows how to think but chooses not to. Who chooses to stay where it is. It's like that whole it's better that the person who never knew how to. It's better for the person to never known how to read than to know how to read and not do it. Because you got people who don't.
They are ahead.
Because if they did start reading, they'd literally start being educated and start learning. Like, man, I need to change how I'm looking, doing things.
Yeah.
That's what. And it's like, I was actually surprised. I'm like, man, you think the books would have came back hardcore? But then wait, what happened? Oh no, Disney Plus, Hulu, all those services started hitting. So I'm not gonna lie. If I had to say honestly, I didn't really care about streaming services. If I could go back, I'd have read more.
So you don't care about the streaming services?
No, I don't really, because I don't really need them. I use YouTube mostly to catch up to certain people, catch up with that. Other than that, I almost don't use YouTube.
Hostile attack helicopter inbound.
Because I don't really need it other than to see certain people's videos that I can see probably on some other websites now. It's just finding which websites they're actually on.
Bro, I got the best play again, bro.
You did?
Times in a row, yup.
Congrats, man. Congrats.
Thank you. Bro, I got 38 kills, bro.
Damn.
And we have we only got 5 people on our side. We lost, but you know,
yeah,
we was winning.
Like that.
It is that, sorry motherfuckers, bro, on my team.
Sometimes you get sour people, man. It's all good, but you just gotta perform. You just know you gotta perform.
But the whole service thing, I get it. Disney Plus, I don't really care about because it's not really nothing on there that I care about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that Jungle movie, I do want to see. Yeah, I do want to see that. Cause like the Mummy, it looks like the Mummy. You know what I'm saying? But this in the jungle and all that shit. And Black Widow, I still haven't seen that. I'll give that a chance. The Loki shit, that was nice. The Captain American, Falcon, Winter Soldier and Falcon, that was dope too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Those spin-offs, they was dope. You know. And those are the only thing I even watched. The other shit that's on there, I'm not watching. All the old Disney shows, I'm not watching. I don't even watch Disney. To be honest, when I was young and growing up, the only Disney I liked was Disney XD. Yes, I'm pretty sure they probably got those shows on there now, like for Disney XD, but I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I don't go and trying to look for that and all that. Like, I'm mostly a Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon back in the day with Vader's. Was it Nickelodeon or was it something else that was part of Nickelodeon?
There's Nicktoon, there was Teen Nick, and there's Nickelodeon Junior before they split off into its own channel.
Was it Nicktoons? With Vader Zim and all that? And
Nicktoons had it there. Yep, had it all that and there, and then they eventually got swallowed up to Nickelodeon, to the brand.
To the Nickelodeon what?
They got essentially swallowed by the brand itself. Cause all those old names, like you don't see Nicktoon has its own channel now.
It doesn't no more?
It does. It still has its own channel.
Okay,
it's like, even,
well, I don't have DirecTV, but I know on DirecTV they have it. You know what I'm saying?
Weapons free. You are clear to engage.
DirecTV has TiVo. Ew. But no, that's the thing though. Like, see how it's essentially the same product. It's just different things that they were able to do with it as opposed to the other one.
Right. Because DirecTV got G4.
Yep.
We've pulled ahead.
Yeah,
I
G4
do
and all
miss
that.
G4.
And I like G4, but I have, you know what I'm saying? And then they have like G4 and this other like anime channel, but I don't have DirecTV, so I can't watch it. And then they have Disney XD and Nicktoons and shit. And I like Nicktoons and Disney XD, you know what I'm saying?
We're losing the advantage.
But because of MediaCom, we don't have that. It was the provider was like, we can put those on in there, but it's gonna cost like extra or some shit like that, or woo.
We're in the lead.
Or it was something like with certain channels that it's gonna cost extra or some shit. But I think that they don't have Toon and Disney XD. I think they do have Disney XD, but it's an extra cost, like, and it's not like it's $15 a month. I think it's like 30 something for one channel. You feel me? Monthly. And I'm like, why would I charge? Why would I pay that much for one channel? You know? I think it was like 35 or something. I don't know. It was something for that, but they don't have every channel like how DirecTV got. So then, so you know, but I was thinking about. I've been told them. I told everybody we need to go back to DirecTV.
This isn't working. We're behind.
We need to go back to DirecTV. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause one thing about DirecTV, what I like about DirecTV is that when let's say it's something I want to watch or it's on a different channel, but I didn't watch it, right? But I can go to that channel and rewind that whole thing. You know what I'm saying? MediaCom on TV, you can't do that. You can't do that. Like, what you did not see, it's like lost. And then, even if it's on that channel, majority of that, you like, you know what I'm saying, you only can rewind so far back. Like if it's within the time limit or some shit. Something that's like it's so stupid. I'm like, oh, if I'm like, cause you think that okay, if I keep it on this channel, I can rewind it from the beginning or whatever, you know. And they were like, no, time like the more the time go by, that recording goes away too or some shit. Even when you kept it on that channel. I see a lot of people trying to use shotguns.
It's become a big thing
Your
now.
proximity mine was destroyed by hostile action.
I think they just have to get the diamonds, gold and diamond off that. But yeah, like I do miss DirecTV.
We've fallen behind.
I miss it.
I don't.
Cause you still got it.
Well, yeah, that's true.
You ain't gonna miss something that you have.
We're in
And
the
then
lead.
I'm saying you got way more channels. You have way more channels than mine than we do. Than I do. Cause the channel, you know, it go up to like, you know, cause yeah, I pay more for like HBO and Stars and Cinemax and all that shit. You feel me? That's like an arm and a leg for this plan. Most of the channels are the same. It's like HD channels or SD. Who's shooting? Oh, sucker. But yeah, like you'd be like, okay, I got like, let's say normal channels is like 700 or 800 channels, right? All the 700 channels are HD channels of the same channel you have that's S.
Spy plane available for tasking.
People like, you got a lot of channels. I'm like, nah. Some that's in the 200s.
Some don't even work.
No, no, it works. But I'm saying some are just SD, like regular, right? And
yeah,
then,
standard, definitely.
Yes, standard, and then the other one is high def. And they was like,
damn,
what?
Dude, it's 3:33.
Right?
I'm way past my time where I was gonna be.
I know.
talk.
I'm saying at least you don't work tomorrow.
Thanks for the work.
That
Spy
is
plane
true.
terminating
But
overflight.
yeah, I gotta get going, man. Shoot. We gonna talk more. We gonna have to do this again.
For sure.
Talk more during like one of the games. We just get down like something like that where we don't have to worry about kill confirmed.
Shoot, that's all I've been doing right now. It's like while I'm playing, just talking, and your ass talking and shit. Basically, a podcast and blog, right?
Yeah. Yep, we just gotta start with there. Finally aim for it.
Even though this live is like, what? 3 hours long.
Yeah. Shoot, dang, man. I gotta get off, man. I gotta go because I'm about to. I want to feel myself fall asleep.
I know you was falling asleep because
yeah,
you was getting quiet and shit.
Yeah, time
like,
I'm not gonna lie. I was falling for a bit.
Shit, you said all what you gotta say, and it was like, all right, clock it out.
Clock out for a bit. Listen at the same time. Okay, that's actually a good point.
Great. Shit, you know, nice having you. I wish that he was on the zombie map with us. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, the 7 rounds was pretty long. Was long, but at the same time, it was supposed to be us 3. You kind of missed out a little bit on that, but then we did like multiplayers and shit, and was doing good on that too. And shit, I'm trying to figure out what the right words to say, like for you to exit.
Shit.
Like saying you're like, what do you want to say to YouTube or to future listeners?
I found myself thinking about what you said, then I passed back out.
I know. I was waiting for you. I was like, he's sleeping. He's sleeping.
Yeah, dude, I'm bad. I'm feeling it, man. I'm feeling being at work 10 hours freaking a day, man.
Right.
It starts to catch up with you, and especially if you already don't sleep more than 4 hours normally.
Right. True.
So it catches up with your body.
I know, bro.
No, you know. I know you know. Hey, did you get a chance to look at any of that work I sent you, man?
Yeah.
Alright, have you applied any of it?
And those cooking stuff too. But anyways, at the same time, I was thinking about ain't you supposed to pick me up with a spot location, right?
Oh, you talking about out there? I didn't think you'd want to go out there, man.
I'm saying, I said I'd do the painting.
Yeah, you have to apply first on there, online, and then you have to see if they're gonna take you, which I think they will. I'm pretty sure they would, and you just tell them, yeah, I want to do painting, I want to do this, I don't want to really have to do physical labor.
Right. Cause I know a lot of places like over there, they be like, oh yeah, we got this, yeah, we got that, and then you go and do it, and then you go in interview and all that, and then they be like, so listen, I know we said that we got this, but technically we got this and that.
Victory's close. Make the
And we want
CIA
you on
proud.
board. No, the fuck, I'm not doing that.
Enemy
Fuck
cruise
that.
missile launched
I plenty of fucking places that have said that shit. They did that to me, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, no, this is the position I applied for. This is what you said. Now you're saying something different.
Yeah, you catch it in the line.
Right, like you freaking lying.
MTC is running down.
And then, you know, but I'm not dealing with that no more. Like, you know, the lies about that no more. Like, if they, you know, I'm like, nah, I'm not doing that. No, you lied to me. I came in for this. I came in for that. Now you saying some other shit. No.
Yep.
It's not the job I want. Well, we can have you get paid more than you can get paid for what you do,
Mission
like
area secured.
for doing
proud.
that job, but you pay more than what they do.
Gentlemen.
No,
Excellent.
Yeah.
because I wanted this That's what I wanted to do. Yeah, pay me more, but no. I'm not doing that. I see that my time is ain't value here. But yeah, okay, I just ended this round. This is probably the last round. How much I won though? Okay, I got to the 30 tier. Yeah, like it didn't want to give me the 30 tier, but I got the 30 tier. Okay, I unlock some dude, unless I lock his outfit or some shit. See, it's gonna take some time, bro, because my goal was to get to 50 tier. You know what I'm saying, or try to get to the 50 tier. Okay, that's okay. 30 seconds, then my 2x is gonna be gone. Even with my 2xp, right? It's not giving me that much. It's not giving me that much XP. Even when I win. I'm saying, of course, if I win, I might get a little bit more XP, but with the 2-time XP, it doesn't even seem like it's giving me that much. Okay, so I did got 1 kill. I get 9 more to do that shit. So I'll do that some other time with that one build to get that.
Yeah.
Kill 5 enemies with who have been stunned by your stun grenade. Okay, I got it. Okay, for her. Okay, and that's the last. Jack. That's why motherfuckers was doing that so much. But yeah, this your boy K Kami, and this is Jay on the other end that's falling asleep.
Yes, I am. I know. I'm getting off. I'm getting out of here.
I know. I'm about to end. I was about to end the live and shit too. I was doing my outro.
Sorry.
No,
I'll let you do your outro in silence. Have a good night, everybody.
Everybody, you know what I'm saying? Stay tuned. Stay tuned. October, that's when most of all the games coming out. Battlefield, Back 4 Blood. I think Battlefield, maybe Battlefield. I think so. I don't know. Or maybe that's like December or some shit. But it might be October. This is this one other horror game that that has some series. It's the creator that did Until Dawn, and they have like other like 2-3 different chapters of this game. It's Man of Honor or something like that. I can't remember, but the third extension, where it's coming out, I think in October as well. I got that shit pre-ordered. Far Cry 6. I'm not really a Far Cry fan. But they said this is supposed to be dope. Then it's supposed to be in Brazil or Cuba or Colombia. You know what I'm saying, or whatever. But I'm saying like it's supposed to be part of heritage. So it's like anything that does with, you know, my people, the Hispanic heritage, I'm going to invest in whatever. So I was like, let me see what this about. Even though I didn't want to do it, I heard it's supposed to be a huge ass map, a big ass map or whatever, or the biggest map. And I guess you play with a dude or girl or whatever. So I'm gonna give that. I'm probably do lives on that or not. But I probably won't do lives. I'll probably just make videos, like 20-minute, 30-minute videos of that. Black 4 Blood, the beta. I tried to do the beta. My code wasn't working. It says already in use. So I can't do that because I want to do that. I wanted to do the live with y'all with that. So I guess I'll wait for that game to come out. I know I can get it for free for the Game Pass for Xbox, so I might just, you know, cancel the order for PS5, even though I fully pay that bitch off and shit. That Rebel United Republican thing, Rebel Republican with the bikes and all that, I'm kind of stoked for that. Hopefully that do real good. I just know like games like that, they have like, you know, so many people on there that it's good for like for a short period of time, then you barely seen people, or it'd be like certain way when certain events that people want to get back on and shit like that. But hopefully that game is dope. Hope it stays dope, and I can do a lot with that. You know what I'm saying? Because I do like the bike and ski and, you know, snowboarding and wherever that you can do and customize your character and shit. That's like wacky and all that in there. It's other games too that I got that's coming out. That Kana that they pushed back. That's supposed to be September, or is it still this month? Oh no, I didn't. My bad. Sorry. I didn't. I need to pre-order that game. I think it might be October. I think it's next month when it's supposed to come out. Cause it's supposed to come out this month, or the month before July, then August, then I think it's now in September. But I'm definitely looking to get that as well. So I need to go and pre-order that. And there's some other games I pre-ordered that I can't remember off the top right now. But anyways, I'm gonna do a lot of things for this channel, definitely game-wise. I just need y'all to you know, talk to me, communicate. You know what I'm saying? Closed mouth don't get fed. You heard? So, you know, things you like what I'm doing, let me know. If things you don't like what I'm doing, let me know. Like, subscribe, bring other people to my channel. You know, I don't know. I'm a little loopy right now. But yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. And have a good night, good day, good morning, whenever you see this.